What's up, everybody? I did not get very much sleep last night, unfortunately. We got like an hour or two of sleep, so I'm pretty tired, but here we are. We're doing mining today. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you're new or if you're unaware of it so far, well, check out the link in the description to find my Curse of Aros auction house Discord. It's the best way to trade in the game. And I can't remember if my Tomb Keeper's Discord link is down there too. If you're a high level, if you have at least level 100 and you want to do mummy, you want to find a good way to find a group, then I will link my Tomb Keeper's Discord in the YouTube chat right now. There it is. Go check out the Tomb Keeper's Discord if you want to have an easier time finding groups for mummy. Okay, gotta fix my chat. Boopity boop. Boopity boop. Fixing chat, boop boop boop. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're mining today because I really want to unlock my Umbral pick finally and test out how much money I can make per hour with an Umbral pick compared to using a Varaxite pick. So maybe today we'll be able to do that if we hang out long enough and grind long enough, because I think it's gonna take quite a while for us to even get to 90 mining. Yeah, we're at about 40%, 39.3%. On our way to level 90 from level 89. But the experience is really slow. I really honestly feel like I could get to level 113 or level 111 combat before I could get to freaking level 90 mining right now. Like it's really bad. It takes like, I don't even know, it takes like 10 ore just to get 0.01% experience at this point, so it's pretty bad. Wait, let me see. Do I have, yeah, I have a prospector's necklace. Maybe one of the servers are boosted right now, actually. Let's go check out the Boost Radar Discord server. Let's just take a look at it. It doesn't look like there's any active boosts according to the Discord, but it doesn't always get all of the boosts. So there still could be a boost that the Boost Radar Discord is unaware of. But screw it. We're fine on this server. We'll just chill here. I'm just glad to have a server where there's nobody else mining, so that's fine. Yo, Carnage, what's up? What's up, Sakai? How you guys doing? Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night, whatever time it is in your part of the world. Over here, it's morning time. Where are memes, sir? I don't know, man. You could go to my auction house Discord and there's a memes channel over there, but it's not very poppin'. I don't know, man. You tell me, dude. You make the memes, man. You make the memes if you want them. The hottest memes are yet to be made. They're sitting in your head right here, and you haven't pumped them out yet. You gotta get to work, man. Just sit back, relax, and think. Alright, what's a funny Curse of Aros meme, or any type of meme I could make right now? You could make the next greatest, latest, most viral meme ever, dude. You could. Just sit back, relax, brainstorm. Let's see, let's find an image. Let's think of some text to put over that image, and bam, you've got yourself a meme. Could go viral, I don't know. If it's good enough, it will. I made a couple memes in my time. Some of them were received really well in the Curse of Aros community. They were Curse of Aros specific, and I've made some other memes that weren't received so well, but hey, they were funny to me, so screw it. You got Instagram, by the way? Nah. It's kind of pointless to have an Instagram unless you're like either a rich guy or a hot girl. If you're not one of those two things, then I don't know why you have an Instagram. Unless you're like a professional athlete Or then I don't know why you have an Instagram. Like, what the heck? What do you even do with your Instagram? You post pictures for who? Like, if you're not rich or famous or hot, then who's gonna care about your pictures, right? Like, I don't know, man. But I don't really use Instagram, so maybe I'm just a freaking boomer. I don't know, man. So 39.7%. Let's see, we got one ore, still 39.7. Let's mine another ore, find some more ore, and see how many it really takes for us to get 0.01%. Alright, we just got to 39.8, so now we're gonna see. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes 5 ore to get 0.1%. Okay, not 0.01, 0.1. 0.01 would be 10 times less than that, but we get 0.1, so 0.10% per 5 ore mined. We're gonna be here for a while. Wow, amazing RNG. Got no DIs, lollies, or claws, and 50 umbras today, but 3 bat amulets and 1 ring out of 1 single war damn war bat. Oh man. That's wild, dude. Yeah. Umbra sucks, man. Okay. Well, I really love this game. Which is why I have to be honest. I mean, this game has a lot of problems. Umbra sucks. Umbra sucks, honestly. Umbra needs to be reworked, and I think, let me see, if I can just think of a quick solution off the top of my head, maybe we can come up with, so what you could do to fix the Umbra fight, maybe, you could make, okay, so, remove the Umbra spawn from the game. In place of the Umbra spawn, put a portal. Baby dragons drop a stone or something that you throw in the portal, or you interact with the portal, like a key to the portal or whatever. You know, it could be a stone that you throw in the portal that lets you walk through it, or it could be a key that opens up the door that then lets you walk through the portal. But anyway, the idea is that you remove the Umbra spawn, replace it with a portal, and then baby dragons drop the key to the portal, and then when you go in the portal, you have your own Umbra instance. And you get to kill the boss once, and then you can leave. Umbra's drop rates should be improved quite a bit. I mean, quite a bit is quite a vague statement, yeah, but I mean, Umbra's drop rates should be improved significantly, but not too much, you know. It's a careful balance, but and yeah, and with that system in place, with you having your own instances to fight Umbra, and with the drop rates being at least slightly increased, then people wouldn't have to wait in lines, they wouldn't have to free-for-all at Umbra, they wouldn't have to worry about the competition. And then I think if you just do those two things, then the Umbral fight will be fixed, really. But I mean, I don't know really how challenging that would be for Bart to make an instanced section of Curse of Aros like that. Well, actually, no, it would be easy, now that I think of it. Never mind, I'm stupid. It would be easy. Huh. Okay, never mind. Maybe it wouldn't be easy, because it would have to be instanced, because I was thinking, the reason why I said I thought it would be easy was because he basically did that with the HR PvP portal already. It's already a portal that takes you to another instance in the game. And the Shadow Dungeon is like that, and the Ice Prison is like that. But it's different because it would have to be sectioned off, where whoever goes in has their own instance that nobody else can enter, and there can simultaneously be multiple instances going at the same time, where multiple people in the same server are fighting Umbra at the same time, but in different instances. So that does become very complicated, I believe, from a software developer standpoint. That might be a really difficult thing to do. Yeah, play any other game that's not Curse of Aros and the Summoners thing. Summoners thing. Oh, the new Summoners War Lost Centuria. Yeah, that game sucks. I thought it was good for a second, and then I quickly realized how boring and lame and pay to win that game is. I'm gonna be streaming New World and playing that and making YouTube videos about that coming up here in 13 days. That game gets released. 11:11 a.m. where I'm at. Make a wish. Is it allowed for an Ironman account to drop stuff, to pick it up with a main account, or to give some stuff away to Noodles? Noodles? I'm assuming that was autocorrect and you meant to say newbies? Yeah, you can trade stuff away from your Ironman account, but you can't trade stuff into it. So if you like grind on your Ironman account and you still wanna make money, but you don't want to compromise your Ironman account, then all you have to do is just grind on your Ironman account and then have a second account and just trade the stuff that you grind from your Ironman account to that account and then sell it. But then if you sell it, you have to keep that money that you earn on that second account, and you can't trade it back to your Ironman account. Yeah, that would be a really cool thing if there was an official Ironman if there was official Ironman features in the game where you could choose to make an Ironman character. That would be pretty cool. And if you could have multiple characters in the game, so you could have on one account your Ironman character and your main character and maybe another character for another reason, a bank character. That would be really cool. Yeah, I mean, Curse of Aros has so much potential. It's basically a bare bones game, but it has so much potential. There's so many different ways it could go and so many different things that Bart could implement. But only time will tell which direction Bart intends to go with the game and how the game turns out to be. We'll just have to wait and see. I have level 89 mining right now. I'm going for level 90 mining so that I can equip my Umbral pick. Hang on. I'm not a big fan of this song. Gonna skip that. Level 89 mining at 40.7%, and at level 89 right now, mining Varaxite, it's taking me around 5-ish, maybe 4, 5, or 6 Varaxite ore per 0.1% experience. Not 0.01, but 0.1, so 0.10. 0.10% experience takes me 5 ores. Not 5 swings, but 5 successful ore gathers. So I'm gonna be here a while before I'm level 90. Hey, what's up, Veer? What's up, Morning Popo? How you guys doing? We're mining today, trying to get 90 mining. Dang, I don't like both these songs. I'm listening to a new playlist today, trying out some new music. I like the first 3 songs in this playlist, but so far, not the rest. Song's okay. Song's okay. Alright. Come on, Rocky, get to work, man. Pull your own weight, Rocky. We're a team effort here, man. I'm doing all the work. Look at you just standing there watching me. Are you gonna freaking do something and help me? You piece of shit. Look at him, man. He's just sitting there flexing. He's just like flexing his butt cheeks over and over. Look at him. You're not helping, Rocky. Hey, what's up, BM? What's up, BM? How you doing, man? For what do you want Veraxite ore? I just want to level up my mining to 90. But I want to make money while I'm doing it. So I'm not trying to go mine black salt. God damn it. I don't want to mine black salt because I can make more money mining Veraxite, so I'll just get to level 90 mining with Veraxite. Make money, get experience. Some people like to mine black salt because their idea is that if they mine black salt, they get faster experience even though they're making a lot less money. They can get to level 90 faster and then use the umbral pick to mine Veraxite and then make more money per hour with that strategy. But I'm going the opposite direction where I'm just like, I'll just use my Veraxite pick and keep mining Veraxite and making money. And then when I get level 90, I get level 90. And that's great. But until then, I want to mine the Veraxite so I can make some money. And now I'm broke, man. Oh no, dude, I only have 12 mil. I'm a broke little newbie pie. What happened? Oh, my prospector necklace broke. Well, I made another billion. And I invested it all into Lollipop, so that's where all my money went. Lollipop prices have already increased since the first bill that I just spent, like last week on Lollipops. So I spent 600k on that bill worth of Lollipops, and then this recent bill worth of Lollipops that I bought, I had to spend 650k each. So I'm already like on track to make a profit. Yeah, I need I need to get my prospector's necklace. It's in the stash. I have a couple in there. Next time I go to the stash, I'll remember to grab it. Alright, let's try the Epic Gaming playlist. Called Epic Gaming, Epic Gaming, Epic Gaming times 5. Alright, we'll be the judge of that. Is this playlist really epic? We'll be the judge of that. Let's find out. Today, on the latest and greatest episode of Dragon Ball Z, we're gonna find out if this playlist is epic or not. What's up, Ireba? Simi Squad? I'm good, how are you doing? That's how OP Saving Grace are. It saves your EXP when you die. Oh, yep. Saving Grace is very, very important. That's right. It's not really important until you get to like probably level 95 plus ish though. Before then you can just use an amulet of focus, but after then you start losing a lot of experience when you die, and then at that point you really want to start using a Saving Grace once you get to a higher level. And I used to always encourage everybody, like, always boss fight at 0% experience without Saving Graces, but, you know, I shouldn't really impose my opinions on people like that. I should be more strategic. When I give people advice, I should be like, well, what you can do is if you want to save money, you can wait until you're at 0% experience, and then you don't have to use Saving Graces while you're fighting bosses, so then you won't spend 100k on Saving Graces each time you fight the boss. Or, if you're not worried about money, and you care more about experience right now, well, when you go fight your boss, take a Saving Grace with you and make sure you have plenty extras in the stash, because you'll need plenty of extra. Because, yeah, both strategies are viable, and now I'm of the mindset that you should always take a saving grace with you when you fight bosses, and all of that extra experience that you could be getting while you fight the boss, like, is worth it. The saving graces. But it really depends on your level, too. If you're like level 90 and you're going to like Golem and using saving graces, that's a waste. Because then you're spending 100k each saving grace to save like a little bit of experience that you could get quickly. Like, it doesn't take long at all to level up at 90. Then when you get like 100 plus, always take saving graces with you to bosses. Bro, just mine Black Salt if you're going for Umbral Pickaxe fast. Yeah, I know, but I want to make money too. Red, what happened to your money? I invested it all. I made another billion and invested it all in lollipops. So now I have like 3,100 lollipops, which is worth about 2 billion gold right now. And if I get lucky, by the time the magic update comes out, or maybe even before then, or maybe a little after, I don't know, we'll have to see. Those lollies that I have now are worth 2B, but then if my investment works out like I hope it will, then someday those lollipops are going to be worth like 4 billion or 5 billion. So I'm going to keep hanging on to them. I'm going to let them appreciate in value over time until it's time to cash out, I guess. Can you sell me 50 lollies? Nope. I cannot sell lollies. I'm hanging on to them. As much as I would like to help people out who are trying to buy lollipops, if I sell one person some, you know, then somebody else is going to ask, then somebody else is going to ask, and then before I know it, I'll be missing 100 lollipops, and then before I know it, I'll be missing 500 and more, and so on. And so, no, I'm investing my money in my lollipops, and I want to see my return on my investment, so I'm going to hold on to every last one of them. I'm not giving any of them away. I'm not selling any of them. Nothing. Not until it's time. And that could be months away from now, so... or longer. I don't know, man. It might be a year before I sell my lollipops, and then I end up making like 100 billion or some crazy stuff. Something crazy. Yep, I'm doing the stonk strat, man. I'm getting rich. Wait, what is this? What is this? This is not epic. What are you talking about? Epic gaming! Epic. This is lame. This is not epic. This song is kind of cool. This song is not cool. Okay, well, I cannot trust the Epidemic Sound playlists to be good enough, I don't think, so... I can only trust my own playlists. I've got... let's listen to this one. I only trust my own playlists, man. Those other playlists, shit, dude. I don't know who put those together, but I don't think they ever listens to music a day in their life, man. I don't even know what they're doing. Oh, this sounds epic. You never heard an epic song in your life, dude. What are you talking about? What is that doing in an epic playlist? That doesn't even belong there. Imagine Bart don't put in mage skins. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, if he doesn't put in new mage cosmetics, and there's not other reasons and things to incentivize people to buy more lollipops and trade more lollipops, then really I could be accidentally making a mistake, and if all of those things that I just said are true, then probably I'll end up losing on my investment and the price of lollipops could decrease. I mean, anything's possible, but the pattern shows the price of lollipops steadily increasing over the course of like however far you go back in the timeline, you know, no matter how far back you look, you can always see the lollipop prices steadily increasing. So I'm not worried about it. I think it's a safe investment. I think it's the safest investment you could possibly invest in the game. Like, you can invest in anything. You could, if you were rich, you could invest in Jester hats or party hat ones party hat 2s, I don't know if those are really worth much, but party hat 1s or any other event item that has a significant value, or you know, you can invest in anything. I don't know, you could, if you really thought the price of Golemite slabs were going to go up for some reason, you could just dump all of your money into Golemite slabs and try to corner the Golemite slab market and make a profit off of that if you really wanted to. I don't think that would be a wise move, obviously, because I don't see the price of Golemite slabs going up. I see it going down. But I mean, the point is, you can invest in anything in the game, but when it comes down to it, your only real safe investment is lollipops. And I think it's an investment that you can really count on. Like, the price of lollipops is just 100% going up, like, no matter what. If it doesn't go up, I'm gonna be very, 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 very surprised. I think really everybody should always be turning all of their gold into lollipops. Because if you're sitting on any amount of gold, you are losing money. Because the price of lollipops is going up. Your lollipop purchasing power is decreasing if you're sitting on gold. But your purchasing power is always going up as long as you're sitting on lollipops instead of gold. Because the price of all the items is steadily decreasing while the price of lollipops is going up. So you're getting purchasing power when the value of other items in the game decrease, and you're gaining purchasing power when the price of lollipops goes up. So you're actually gaining a ton more purchasing power probably than you realize if you're investing in lollipops. Weird question, but are you standing or sitting? I'm sitting. Yeah, some people have those I don't even know what you call them, sitting standing desks, or like hybrid desks. They're not a sitting desk and they're not a standing desk. They're both, because you can raise and lower the desk. Those are really cool. I wonder how expensive those are. Those must be not cheap. But man, that sounds really cool, because I'm really sitting like all day. Like 90% of my day I'm sitting down in my chair in front of my computer, and that's probably the worst thing ever for my health. Or at least what I've heard consistently over the years is that sitting down for long periods of time like I do, and living a sedentary lifestyle like that, where you're not very active. That's what sedentary means, you're not very active, you're basically sitting all the time. Living a lifestyle like that is like one of the most unhealthy possible things that you could possibly do. It's like as or more unhealthy than like smoking and drinking all day every day. Apparently, people say, but you know, I don't feel like it's harmed my health, but you know, I'm sure it has. If I was being more active, or even if I was just standing sometimes, you know, if I had a standing desk, then I could like rock back and forth a little bit while I'm standing, move my legs, stretch my legs, switch it up between sitting and standing, and I would probably be a lot better off for it, and I would be a lot healthier in the end. So yeah, I think that's like a common thing for, or maybe not common, but it's something that's becoming more common for streamers to have these days, is those desks. Why did I go back to I'm like spacing out and talking and going back to the storage when I'm not supposed to. But yeah, that's like something that's becoming more common, is for streamers to have desks like that. And that's a really good thing for them, because streamers do live a sedentary lifestyle. If you're sitting in front of your computer streaming for however many hours a day, then yeah, you're not being very active. But with that being said, there's also a ton of people who have office jobs that work 8-10 hours a day that basically do the same thing. And you can just exercise when you're not streaming or when you're not working, and you can probably be fine. But sitting down for 8 hours a day, whether you exercise on your free time, it's a bad thing, even if you exercise on your free time. But anyway, what can you do? You gotta do what you gotta do. Buy lollies 60k each? Yeah, you wish. Maybe if you go back in time a year or two, then you could buy lollies at that price. My skill levels are 89 mining, 85 smithing, 63 woodcutting, 65 crafting, and then I neglected fishing and cooking.
Checked up my body, joined the flow.
42.7%. Wonder how long it's gonna take. Let's see. I could try to calculate it. If I know that I can make like 3 million an hour in Veraxite ore. Let's see. So 3 million divided by the value of a Veraxite ore. What's the value of a Veraxite ore? 8,000? Like 8,000, I believe. So divided by 8,000. Oh, dang it. I messed it up. 3 million divided by 8,000 was 375. So I can get like 375 Veraxite ore per hour. And I can get, it takes 5 Veraxite ore to get 0.10% experience. So 375 times 0.10. What? No, that's wrong math. I need to do 375 divided by 5 equals 75 times 0.10? Yes, that's the right math right there. So I can get, it looks like, if this math is accurate at all, it looks like I can get 7.5% mining experience per hour right now with the Veraxite pick, mining Veraxite ore at level 89. And we're at 42.9% right now, so at this rate it'll be, what did I say, 7.5%? So at this rate it'll be like, somewhere between 5 and 8 hours of straight mining for me to, oh my gosh, we're gonna be here all day, dude. Oh god. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take like somewhere between 5 and 8 hours for me to hit level 90 mining right now. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here a while. Got my first vaccination today. It was Sputnik Communism, just a joke. It was AstraZeneca Reptiloids. What? Oh my gosh. What's wrong, meth? Okay. I'm confused. Got your first vaccination? Wait. I'm not getting vaccinated. I think I'm of the mindset that it's ridiculous to get vaccinated for something that has like a 99.9% survival rate. And then the vaccine screws up and kills more people than the freaking virus. And then the virus is just gonna mutate. There's the Delta variant already. It's already mutating. And then the vaccine is useless against the Delta variant. Completely useless. So it's like, it's a joke. I mean, it's just common sense. If the virus just slightly mutates, then the vaccine is completely null and void. And viruses mutate. And especially when they're at pandemic levels, they're gonna mutate, and they're gonna mutate probably often and fast and in various different parts of the world. And there's no way that one vaccine can like combat all of that. And so I think the only real defense mechanism against a global pandemic, if it actually had a high or if it actually had a low survival rate or like a somewhat significant death rate, then I think the only real viable defense mechanism is to like take a large part of civilization or take a chunk of civilization and freaking go underground and lock down and like separate yourself from the virus or something crazy like that. Like go to the freaking moon or go to Mars or put a whole city in like a plastic bubble or something. Like the vaccine ain't gonna cut it because these viruses mutate. Which Golemite bat spot do you use, Red? There's only one good Golemite bat spot, if you ask me. This one right over here. I actually forget where it is. Forget exactly where it is. Isn't it right over here somewhere? I think it's right down here. Yeah, it's this spot right here. You gather up these 4 bats right here, and it's a pain grinding here sometimes because when you try to get these 4 bats together, it's such a pain because then this one will run away back to its original spawn location all the way up here, and then you go try and get it, and then this one down here runs away to its original spawn location down here, and you just end up running back and forth, and it's so annoying. That happens sometimes, and it doesn't matter if you do it perfect or not. It's just RNG, and it's just gonna happen. So it's a pain, but if you can do it right, and if you get lucky and you don't have bad RNG where the spawns end up being too far away and the bats are too far away and it becomes annoying. If that doesn't happen, then you've got a 4 spawn here and you've got a 4 spawn here, and you can just run back and forth between the two. And so you have 100% bat uptime no matter how good your gear is or how fast you're going. You kill these 4 bats, you go down here. Kill these 4 bats, you go back up. 4, 4. You got 4 spawn, back to back, and this is the best spot. You'll level up the fastest. You'll get the most Golemite slabs and shards, etc. here compared to any other spot for sure. But I think it's the most contested spot. So probably if you're gonna try to grind Golemite bats, and especially if you're doing it at like prime time, then yeah, you're probably gonna have to find a different spot because that spot is usually taken. But that's the best one in my opinion. There's probably some other like viable Golemite bat spots, or at least decent spots, but I don't even know, man. Like that's the only spot that I even use. That's the only spot that I even pay attention to. Because it's a 4, 2 4 spawns. Like it doesn't get any better than that when it comes to Golemite bats. Yeah, exactly. RNG will give you that 4th bat like half the time. Or you might have a lucky streak where it seems like it's going well and you're like, oh great, maybe I'll be able to do this every time, and then suddenly it stops working and then you get screwed and you don't get that 4th bat like 10 times in a row, and then you just get demoralized. It's really annoying, man. It's really, oh my god. And it's such a simple fix. If Bart would just increase the leash radius by like 1 freaking tile, then that wouldn't happen anymore, and you could just pull the Golemite bats with no problem, and it would be so much more enjoyable. But it's like we're being trolled, dude. It's like all you do in this game is grind mobs, and they don't even let us do that right. It just gets on your nerves, you know. I have 69,000 Golemite bat KC. You think I want to get 69,000 Golemite bat KC when the freaking 4th Golemite bat is giving me a hard time? No, dude. Getting that 69,000 Golemite bat KC sucked a lot of the time, and a lot of the time I was pissed off because of that freaking 4th bat. But seriously, like, come on, Bart, are you trolling us? Please, like, just make the leash range 1 tile longer. Like, god damn. Like, all we have to do in this game is grind. Please just make the grinding good. I know, I sound heated sometimes when I mean, I'm passionate, dude. I like the game. I just want it to be good. I'm not... I'm not trying to say Bart effed up or anything, but I'm, you know... Like, come on. Where's my antacid? Maybe this will help. I got these antacid tablets. Because I don't know why I always have to clear my throat, dude. It makes me so... It actually triggers me. It makes me mad. Because listen to my voice, dude. It gets all scratchy and I can't talk and then I have to clear my throat. And it... but it never goes away. No matter how much I clear my throat, no matter how... Like, I've been muting the freaking mic and coughing as hard as I could and clearing my throat as hard as I can, and still... Like, you can hear the scratchiness in my voice, I think. Like, my voice is effed up. Because there's a lump in my throat. I don't know what it is, and it never goes away, and it's so annoying. So I'm gonna try to eat this antacid tablet and see if that helps. Because maybe it's acid reflux. Like, I don't even know what it is, but it's so annoying. Do you drink a lot of dark soda? The only thing that I drink is water. That's why it's confusing. Like, I don't drink or eat anything that would give me like bad acid reflux. I drink a lot of water, and I like to eat a lot of vegetables. I'm eating all the right food. I specifically Google searched good food to eat to reduce acid reflux, and I eat that, and it still happens. So I maybe it's not acid reflux. I don't know what it is, but it constantly screws with my vocal cords, makes it difficult to talk, and then I have to constantly clear my voice. It's the most annoying thing. How to get Rocky Pet? Rocky Pet will just automatically go into your inventory as you're mining. It's RNG. You might get it at level 5 mining, and it could take you all the way up to level 80 or more mining. I know people who have complained that they're like, I don't remember exactly what level they said, but I think they were like level 80 or 90 even mining, and they were complaining that they don't have the Rocky Pet yet. But I know people who have gotten it in like at like level 15, so it's all RNG. If you don't get it, if it takes a long time, just keep at it and you'll eventually get it. I don't know why there's ants on my desk. There's no food in here at all. There's no reason for these ants to be in here. Could be allergy related. Huh. That's a good point. Because I do have like seasonal asthma during spring and especially summer. I'll have like difficulty breathing, and like sometimes I'll have to use an inhaler. So maybe part of that is like whatever's going on with my throat. But I take Claritin every day, so I think if it and that Claritin really helps with my asthma, with my seasonal asthma symptoms. So I think if it was an allergy thing, then I think that the Claritin would probably help with that, and it doesn't seem to. So maybe it's not that. I'm level 73 mining. Oh, level 73 and mining at level 30 and woodcutting 42. Awesome, awesome, Antinsana. That's a great start. Keep it going, man. One of these days, you'll be full ancient gear, level 100 plus. You'll have a couple bill in the bank. Heck yeah, man. Keep it going, dude. Welcome to Curse of Aros, by the way, if you're new. And if anybody else in the chat is new to Curse of Aros, welcome to the game. We've got a good community here, mostly. You know, every community has its bad eggs, but for the most part, the Curse of Aros community is really nice and cool. You can find guilds in all sorts of different languages for the game. Well, I think mostly we have English guilds and Spanish guilds. I think we might have a couple guilds in other languages as well. So, no matter what language you speak, you can find a nice community in Curse of Aros. It's just RNG, keep mining. Yep. Yeah, I just started playing this game. I spawned in and there was no tutorial or anything. What do I do in this whole game? Just killing mobs? Yeah, you can kill mobs or you can do skilling. You can do skilling like mining, smithing, woodcutting, crafting, fishing, and cooking so far, and then alchemy will be introduced into the game at a later point, and also other skills at a later time. But yeah, basically you just grind mobs or you grind your skills. This is a very grindy game. It's for people who really like grindy games, so if that's not you, then just install the game right now. But if you like grindy games, then you're in the right place. There's no like lore in the game or quests really. There's the task board that you can use to get more experience from mobs when you're grinding, but other than that, there's no real quests or anything like that. It's just a grindy, community-based game where you just try to get as high of a level as you can in the skills that you're most interested in, whether it be combat or whatever, mining, etc., etc. And Magic will be coming out sometime in the near future, I guess I could say. I don't know how I don't know. It could be tomorrow or it could be a year from now when Magic comes out. Who knows? But sometime Magic is gonna come out too, and so that'll be cool. But yeah, you just grind mobs, grind bosses, try to get the highest level and best gear that you can, try to get rich, join a guild, meet friends. If you go to the Curse of Aros Discord, I don't know if you're in there already, but I'll go ahead and grab the Curse of Aros Discord link for you right now, just in case. Here's the official Curse of Aros Discord link. You can go in there and you can go to the guild recruitment channel to find yourself a nice guild. If you're new to the game, I highly recommend joining a guild. And you can join multiple guilds, you know, at first. Or maybe even in the long term, I don't know, maybe you can just be in multiple guilds. I guess you can, right? If your guild is cool with that, then there's no reason why you can't. But at least in the beginning, you can join multiple guilds and, you know, get a feel for all of the different guilds and see which one you like the most. And I think if you choose a good guild that fits you well, then I think you'll have a lot more fun in this game, and you'll have a lot more longevity, potentially. You'll last longer in the game, and you'll have more fun if you're in a good guild. Hello, Ollie. Welcome, welcome. I want to join your... Wow, I hate admitting, and you has 85 level. Red, do you reckon Magic will use the same materials as Melee, or they will put in new bosses for mage gear? That's a good question. I think for them to put a bunch of new bosses for mage gear would be difficult, but then with that being said though, we saw the Shadow Dungeon update, and we saw how maybe, you know what, maybe you're onto something. Maybe that is what they'll do. Maybe they'll add new bosses for all of the mage gear, and maybe Shadow Dungeon was a test for that. Maybe Shadow Dungeon was a test to see how how the players of Curse of Aros will receive a small new area with one boss. Because they could pop up small new areas with one boss in them and just 1 or 2 mobs in there, just like Shadow Dungeon. They could pop those up all over the place and make those bosses for magic. You might be onto something. You know, it's hard to say. They might do that, or they might just add magic items to the loot tables of the current bosses. But if they do that, then I don't know. I don't know. There's pros and cons to doing it both ways. So, if they just add the magic items to the current bosses, then we're just gonna be... I guess the current bosses are going to become more crowded for sure, and more lively. And there's going to be fiercer competition for drops for people who are either trying to level their melee or their magic. Either way, they're gonna have a lot more competition. But if we split up the bosses, then we can split the competition in half. Where if there's a lot of people doing the melee bosses right now at this time, then maybe you can go work on your magic for now. Or vice versa, if there's too many people on the magic bosses, then maybe you can go work on your melee for now. You know, you can split the competition for the bosses in half if you did make separate bosses for magic, and that would be a cool side effect. Yeah, I mean, it could go either way, man. I think both ways are viable. So it could go either way. I got the 50% boost? Wait, did I? Oh yeah, well, who did that? Noxo Wonkle. Well, it's not gonna last very long, only 10 more minutes, but that's pretty cool. Noxo Wonkle is boosting the server, man. Heck yeah, Noxo. Yeah, you can download Discord if you want to. You can get it on mobile or you can get it on PC. It's easy and quick to download, and it's easy and quick to make an account. If you're playing video games, I recommend you have Discord too. Like, every gamer has Discord, man. You gotta. Cheers for your insight. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them as best as I can. Now you should get 0.1% every 3 or so. Yeah, for a while, at least for the next 10 minutes-ish. Pretty good, pretty good. What's up, Toby? Welcome, welcome. Anton Sana, I hope your father recovers. I'm sure he'll recover just fine. The COVID death rate is extremely minimal. Unless he has pre-existing conditions that compromise him, like if he has heart disease or something. Like, I have heart disease. If I get COVID, I might die. But I hope your dad will be fine. And I'm sure he probably will be. Alright, Anton Sana, have fun. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. You have 140 bat pets, but how many bat pets do I have? Yeah, COA is a very nice game, but one thing sucks, you can't manually sort your bank or storage box. Yeah, that does kind of suck. I wish we could manually sort our own stuff. And I wish we could move around items in our storage. That would be pretty nice. But, you know, it's one of those things that just would be cool, but it's not really a big deal. I think Curse of Aros, for the vast majority of its lifespan, has been operated completely by one guy. And it's been completely developed by one guy. So, everything that Curse of Aros is, and everything that Bart, the sole developer of Curse of Aros, has accomplished, like, it's a lot for one guy to do. And so, when you have a game like this with only one developer, you have to really, really prioritize properly. And you have to work on the things that matter the most, because you've only got one guy who's working on everything. So, you know, although something like manually sorting your storage would be really cool. There's a lot more important things that Bart needs to work on first. Hey Rubik's, what's up man? What level is my mining? It's level 89 and we're at 46%. It's gonna take us probably like 5 or 8 hours, somewhere between there, to level up right now from 89 to 90 mining. But then we'll be able to use our Umbral pick. Finally. Hey Skyrim, what's up? Welcome. Chad Bart. Yeah, Chad Bart, dude. He's like, oh yeah, you guys need a whole development team? You guys need a whole team of developers? Ha! Yeah, I can make a game with just myself, dude. I don't need no one. I'm Chad Bart out here, son. I have a G-key addiction. I'll be grinding Mummy probably... Well, I don't know when. I guess later tonight, maybe I'll do some Mummy after I get level 90 mining, and then tomorrow I'll do some Mummy. I'll be selling gold keys. I can help you with your gold key addiction, man. Just hit me up on Discord. I'll sell you gold keys when I have some. I sold my last batch of like 53 gold keys for 2.6 mil each. 2.6 mil each. So, I mean, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, we're almost full. That's fine. Sold my last batch of 53 keys for 2.6 mil each. So I lost a little bit of profit there, but I sold them so fast. People complain, they're like, it takes so long to sell something, or I can't sell gold keys. It's just because your price is wrong. You know, there's so many people who want to sell gold keys right now. There's so many people who grind Mummy and so many people who already have their ancient gear who just want to sell gold keys that you can't sell them for 3 mil. Or you can try, but if you do, you're gonna have to be extremely patient. Or even if you sell them for 2.8 mil, which is quickly becoming the new standard price for gold keys, and it may go even lower than that soon. Even if you sell at that price, you'll still have to be patient. You have to pay attention to the market and the supply and demand in order to price your items correctly, you know? And if it's taking you too long to sell stuff, it's because you've got the wrong price. Although you may think these gold keys are worth 3 mil or 2.8 mil or whatever, if it takes you a long time to sell them, then they're not worth that. They're worth less, and you just gotta drop the price to sell them. I mean, it's as simple as that. I just spent 1k kills on Golemite Fiends and only got a single artifact. Yep. Yeah, that's how this game is, man. It's very grindy. It's very grindy. I mean, we can take a look at my KC right now, and I'll show you. I'll try to exclaim to you and help you understand just how grindy this game is. I mean, take a look at my KC. So let's see. I started out the game as an Ironman account, meaning I didn't do any trading with anybody. I earned everything on my account myself up until level 98. Up until level 98, I didn't do any trading, so I had to grind 15, okay, let's round up to 16,000 cave bats in order to keep my med count up, in order to get enough meds to do the grinding on other mobs that I wanted to do. That's why I have 16,000 cave bat KC. I had to grind 1,800 Ice Fiends to get a Glacial Blade. I grinded 1,400 Spectral Flames, 4,600 Phantom Flames, 4,000 Spectral Flames, 3,000 Ancient Bats, 69,000 Golemite Bats. I grinded Golem 1,282 times. I killed 10,500 Golemite Fiends. I killed 36,900 Anubis. 13,900 Anubis Elites. I killed Mummy, the most difficult boss in the game that requires a 4-man party, nearly 3,000 times. I killed 9,900 Pumpkin Soldiers, which is the Halloween event monster. 11,000 Poltergeists. 16 1,800 shadow flames. And that is what results in a level 110 combat character. Also, I spent a ton of time getting up these skills, and my playtime is over 1,000 hours, probably even over 1,100 hours at this point. Last time I checked, it was nearly 1,000. Now it's probably over 1,100, or maybe a little more even. So, I mean, this is an extremely grindy game. If you're of the mindset that I just grinded 1,000 of this and I just got nothing, this sucks, then this might not be the game for you, because that's nothing. Like, try grinding 10,000, and then if you still don't have anything, then you can complain. And, you know, people have grinded 10,000 ice demons and they never got a phantom helmet, which is the best drop from ice demon. But phantom helmet is extremely rare, so that might be an exception. But, you know, you can grind Umbra 1,000 times and not get a dragon eye. Well, maybe not. Maybe, hopefully you'll get a dragon eye in that many kills. But if RNG is bad to you, you know, sometimes it's like that. And it can take you months to kill 1,000 Umbras, depending on how much you play. You know, you're gonna have to sit here and grind hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, day after day, day after day, in order to really get anywhere in this game. And that sounds great to those of us who this game is for. We like grindy games. We want the game to be difficult. We don't want to be handed anything. We want to earn our progress and earn our character and earn our status and earn our riches and levels. That's why we play this game. This game is not for you, if that doesn't sound interesting to you. You know, if you're used to playing Fortnite, or if you're used to playing Minecraft, or some dumb game that is very easy, if you're used to playing easy games, like, this is not for you. This game will break down your mentality. This game will break down your morality. This game will demoralize you. This game will make you question, am I wasting my time? This game will, you know, this game will tear you apart if you're not ready for it. If you try to grind and you try to get good gear and you're not ready for it, this game is going to chew you up and spit you out and make you never want to play it again. And you're, you know, if you're not a grinder, then beware. Because this is an extremely grindy game. I've killed hundreds of thousands of monsters in this game, and I'm still nowhere near being max level. I've spent 1,100 hours in this game, and I'm nowhere near max skills. I could put 10,000 hours into this game, and I probably still will need to do more stuff in order to max my character. And that's exactly the way that I like it. You know, it's cool when you get stuff in this game, because it's not easy. To get your first set of boss gear, you need to have level 65 smithing. So you're gonna have to mine, or you're gonna have to level up your combat first and then get enough money to be able to just skip the mining and buy the bars that you need to level your smithing. But either way, it's gonna take investment, energy, time to get your smithing up to 65, and then you have to grind the pieces of boss gear, or you have to grind the boss parts so that you can craft your gear. And when you get your first set of boss armor, your golem armor, you know, you feel like you actually accomplished something. The armor looks cool, it's way stronger than any gear that you've ever had before, and it took a lot of work to get it. So when you finally put on your last piece of golem armor and you finish your golemite set, you're like, wow, dude, I did it. Like, I accomplished my goal. Like, that's everybody's first goal in the game. They see that golemite armor and the golemite battle axe, and it's sick. It looks cool, it's strong, and it takes a lot of effort. And everybody, I know for certain, everybody's excited when they finally finish their last piece of golemite gear. Or even when they get their first piece. When they get their golemite battle axe, they're stoked. And then they're stoked again when they finish off the set. And then it gets even better when you get your umbral set, because it looks even cooler. And it's even way stronger. And it's even way, 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 way harder to get. And then it gets even cooler again because the ancient set is the same thing. It's way harder to get. You know how much it costs for the ancient helmet? It cost more than 2.5 billion just for the ancient helmet. That's why I still don't have it. It's the most expensive thing in the game. It's the hardest thing to get. And once I finally have that and my ancient set is complete, I'm gonna feel like I really accomplished something. I really dedicated effort to this game. And I got the best gear in the game. And it really means something, you know? If you have a game that's easy, and you level up quick, hooray, everybody's leveling, and we're all doing so great, awesome, hooray, we're all level 100, we're all the max level. And then you do like some dungeons in the game with some buddies or whatever, and they just shower you with legendary gear, like, oh my god, I just got this axe that does 7 billion freaking damage, wow. And I got it in 5 minutes, I didn't even have to do anything. You know, how long are you gonna enjoy that game? Not very long before it gets boring. How accomplished are you going to feel in that game? Not very much at all, because you didn't work for anything. That's why this game is good, because it's not easy. This game like a casino for me because G keys and I mean, this game is like a casino in a lot of ways. You're gambling with your time any time that you're doing anything in this game, other than skilling. Skilling is guaranteed, but skilling, I mean, it can make you a lot of money, I guess, at the high end, once you have super high level skilling and you're using the best tools in the game, and maybe then you make decent money, but I'm not sure about that yet. I'll have to get to that point before I really know. But with grinding mobs or grinding bosses, yeah, you're just gambling. You're gambling with your time. Because, I mean, that's something that really does suck about this game. I always hate RNG in games. But, you know, it's like that in pretty much every game. I think it's, like, unavoidable, and I don't see a solution to a better way to do things other than RNG. But it does suck that someone can kill Umbra one time and he can get a Dragon Eye. And so he effectively put in 0 work and he got as much as he could get out of it. He put in 0 work and got a lot out of it. And then another guy can come along and kill Umbra 500 times. He put in so much work. That took hours, that took days, weeks. And he didn't get a single freaking Dragon Eye. And that RNG just sometimes is a big slap in the face. And so it really sucks sometimes, but I mean, I guess that's just how it is, and I don't really know how else we could do it. I don't have really a solution to a better way. So I guess that's just how it is. But, you know, sometimes it's a bad thing and sometimes it's a good thing, and it's the same way for everybody. Sometimes we get lucky and it's like, oh, it's super cool when you do get lucky, and then you're like really excited, and it creates that exciting moment. And that's really cool. And then sometimes the RNG slaps you in the face and you get demoralized because you just killed the boss so many freaking times and you didn't get anything. But you can't have that cool, awesome moment where you found a rare item and you got really excited about it without also having the potential for those times where, you know, it sucks and you don't get anything. So it's like a duality where both are necessary in order to have the one that we actually want, you know, if that makes sense. But the only solution or like other option that I can think of is like guaranteed drops. For example, let's say you kill the boss 100 times, you're guaranteed to get a Dragon Eye. But then, I mean, that could be cool. But I feel like it would be cool and it would suck at the same time. It would be cool because you would know that if you put in a certain amount of work, you would get something out of it. But it would suck because there would be no surprise. You would expect to get a Dragon Eye at 100 kills, and there would be no excitement. it would be just another thing that happens that's guaranteed, that you can always see coming, and you know exactly when you're going to get the Dragon Eye. But with the RNG system that we currently have, the Dragon Eye surprises you. You don't see it coming. You don't expect it. You're there for your 1000th Umbral kill, and you're getting demotivated, and things are looking down, and then all of a sudden, boom, the Dragon Eye drops, and oh shit, you know? So, I mean, RNG is a good and a bad thing, and I guess, it just is the way it is. We just kind of have to deal with it, I guess. Did Streamlabs scam ya? Sometimes with the gambling that happens. The Streamlabs bot isn't very good, really. It drops some of the commands, I guess, and just loses them, and then, so like if you're gambling, sometimes you just won't even, you'll actually win, but it won't actually pay you out. So, let me scroll up a little bit, Sakay, and let me see if I can see where you lost bat pets or whatever, then I can give you some bat pets to make up for it. I don't see it. I scrolled up pretty far. I don't see where you gambled. Has won 80 bat pets and now has 1820. Oh, you're okay. I see what happened. You were supposed to win 80 bat pets, but it didn't give you any. Let me see if I can. I can give you points. I just forget the command, so I actually have to go my Streamlabs dashboard and look up the command real quick. It's like exclamation point give points, or I don't know. I have to look at it. Giveaway, quotes, queue, media share, loyalty. Alright, let me see if this works. Exclamation point, add points. Decay. Productions. 80. That should work. So we should get a confirmation message from the Streamlabs bot if that worked. Okay, yeah, there you go, man. You got 80 points. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I wish the bot was better. But yeah. It's just not. How do I check my hours played on my COA account? You have to go to the Curse of Aros Discord, and then you have to ask Potato Mind, or maybe the other mods can do it too, but I always ask Potato Mind. But you can try just adding all of the mods, I guess, or adding any of the mods. And you have to just ask them how much, what's my playtime, and then they can look it up and tell you. I spent yesterday 10 hours trying to get Woody. Now I have him, and I'm happy because Woody and etc. are really worth it. Awesome, dude. Good job, man. Yeah, sometimes people don't get Woody for a long time. Sometimes people don't get Woody until they're like 90 plus, probably, skills. Nice, Mark. You got a bunch of DIs. Awesome, man. Awesome. Cool. 48.1%. See. Skyrim, thanks for the subscription, man. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. So we haven't even gotten 10% mining experience yet. Gonna be a while, dude, before we hit level 90. It's gonna be a while. Video idea: when you get 90 mining, use Ancient Pick and Umbra Pick for 1 hour each and see which is better. Ancient Pick requires level 95. So I'll have to be mining for quite a while with the Umbral Pick before I can use the Ancient Pick. I don't even want to know, man, how long it's gonna take me to get from level 90 to 95 mining. Just imagine, dude. Like, how much faster is the black salt even? I forget. Can I look in the wiki? Will the wiki tell me how much experience per... Does anybody know how much experience it is per black salt? Maybe I should just go finish off my level with black salt. Let's see, items and equipment. Materials. Ore. Black salt. Gives 2,500 mining experience. I tried mining black salt for a little while and it didn't feel like I could mine it any faster than I can get Veraxite. And it only gives a little bit more mining experience. I mean, I guess 700 more experience per ore. It is quite a bit, actually. It doesn't seem worth it though. The extra money that you make from grinding Veraxite ore just seems way better. First place, okay. You have exactly 2,000 points, wow. Yeah, somebody had like 4,000 points the other day. They must have gambled and lost it all. Hey, what's up, Cammy? Hey, Skyrim. You dropped an onk on the ground. I'm doing good, Cammy. How are you doing? I'm just trying to get to level 90 mining right now so I can use my Umbral Pick. And it's probably gonna take me like another 8 hours of grinding before I can get level 90. I'm at like 50% right now. Oh, what the heck? Thanks for the onk, Skyrim. Yeah, I'm at like not even 50% right now, but close to 50%, so it'll still be like another 8 hours. It's surprising, man. Just to get from 89 to 90 mining takes like so long. Oh, what? That was 8 onks. Heck yeah. Thanks, Skyrim. I need 8 levels before Umbral Pick. Yeah, it's gonna take you a long time. Mining is no joke in this game, man. Mining is harder than combat, dude. Yeah, mining is tougher to level up than combat. Some dudes are crazy, dude. I don't know how they could play this game that much. I don't know how you have enough time to play any game that much. Some dudes have like level 115 freaking mining and like level 110 smithing and like level 105 woodcutting and they're like level 120 combat. Like, what the heck is going on, dude? Like, what is happening here? Why do you have so much free time? How's that even possible? I also need to get 260 million for the Umbral set. I sent you a video on Discord. Oh, cool, man. Awesome, dude. I'll check that out later. Just 2 more eyes to finish off your set. Awesome, Cammy. What's your strategy? Are you grinding Umbra to get those, or are you grinding something else to get money so that you can then spend that money on the Dragon Eyes? That's what I would do. I would grind Anubis, because I think the RNG when you grind Umbra is just like too much. I'm just not even a fan of Umbra at all. It's a shame because I really actually like Umbra a lot. But the part that's a shame is the other people that are there. Because like obviously I don't have a problem with anybody, but the thing is, when you're grinding Umbra, you either have to wait in a line with other people and take turns, or if you free-for-all fight Umbra, it kind of sucks because there's no way to avoid dying. Really, even if you have fire relics, you're just gonna die, but because of that's just kind of how it works in free-for-all, because of the way the fire works in the 3rd stage. And it's just kind of a pain. I don't like Umbra free-for-alls. If you could just fight Umbra solo, it would be probably my favorite fight in the game. Yeah, it would definitely be my favorite boss in the game. If I could just fight it solo every time, it would be the best. I would always grind it. But then it's so annoying when you have it set so like you and one other person are there and you're taking turns. And if that's the case, you know, it's not that bad at all. You don't have to wait too long to take your turn. If it's 3 people, it sucks because then you have to wait forever. But if it's 2 people, you know, it's not that bad. But the thing that sucks about that is that you'll have a good thing going with somebody where you'll be taking turns with them, and then some freaking dude will just show up and he'll just run in and start fighting the boss. And then it doesn't matter it doesn't even matter what anybody says at that point. The dude he doesn't even care. He's just gonna fight the boss. He doesn't care what anybody else is doing. He's just selfish. He's not there to like compromise with anybody or take turns, or he's just there to like do his own thing no matter what. So then he ruins it for you guys, and then you have to world hop and find a new world, and then people are doing all sorts of different things in all of the different worlds at Umbra. One world might be doing free for all, one world might be taking turns, and they might have freaking 5 people waiting in line. Another world might be free, and then, you know, it only lasts like 10 minutes, and then until somebody shows up and does the same thing that one guy did to you and the other guy. You know, that somebody shows up and crashes you and starts fighting the boss. And you're just like, dude, what are you doing, bro? So Umbra is just really annoying. Umbra is my least favorite boss. I would rather fight Golem. And at this point, it's like, I'm level 110 combat with like almost full ancient set. There's no reason for me to ever fight Golem. But I would preferably fight Golem because it's a more fun fight for me than Umbra. Because everybody always ruins the Umbra fight. Umbra respawn time is like a minute, I think. Or maybe a minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, 60 seconds, that sounds about right, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna skip this song for now. I'm not in the mood right now for that song. How much are blue, green, red, and golden keys? Blue keys are 50k. Green keys are 100k. Red keys are 150k. And gold keys are 2.8 mil right now. And the price of gold keys is probably going to continue to decrease until it's at like 2.5 mil. Or maybe even less. The number one OSRS player played 18 to 20 hours a day and only ate lasagna. Some people have no life and avoid to fill. Only ate lasagna though. What the F? What is his what is happening right there? How did he only eat lasagna? Why did he play so much of RuneScape? So weird. Are you talking about, is that Zezima? Is that back in the day, or are you talking about the dude who's the best at OSRS today? I remember Zezima was the best back in the day. But you're probably talking about today, huh? He plays 18 to 20 hours a day? When the hell does he sleep? Oh my god, dude. I wonder what's motivating him to do that. But the part that he only eats lasagna, dude, that's funny. What the F? He only eats lasagna. It's probably that crappy frozen lasagna, too. He probably just throws it in the microwave. Bro, he's lacking so many nutrients. Oh my god. He's like... Oh, that's kind of sad. I mean... He must enjoy it, you know? Hopefully he's happy. As long as he's happy, then I guess it's fine. But it sounds a little crazy. God damn. Only eats lasagna. What is he, freaking Garfield, dude? Holy crap. Would you rather have a Simi but only have Umbra set? Or have full Ancient but only Umbral Sword? I would rather have full Ancient but only Umbral Sword because I would have better stats. I would do more damage. Yeah, I would have more everything if I had full Ancient set and Umbral Sword. That would be much better. The Ancient set adds a lot of accuracy and strength, so everything will be better. Not only your defense and HP, but also your damage and your accuracy. Umbra caught me off guard once I moved and went touching the left walls. Is that even possible? Yeah, if that happens, you have to run up to the top right corner, and once you get to the top right corner, the boss will stop attacking you and he'll reset and go back to his original location, and then you can just start fighting him again. If you do that though, make sure once he resets, you start fighting him again within like 30 seconds, I think, or else he'll full heal. Are you also using Prosnack? Yeah, I was. Yeah, I am. Yeah. I have a 1 or 2 left in the bank. Kai says you played. Okay, good to know that Kai can also tell us. I only have known that Potato Mind can do it, so it's cool to know that Kai can also do it. Probably all of those guys can do it. So you've been playing 307 hours. Very nice, very nice. That's kind of wild, huh, to think. Just think, man. Just think. I've played this game alone over 1,100 hours. Now just imagine how much time I've wasted in total in all of the other video games that I've played. I played World of Warcraft for years. I grinded in Black Desert hard, man. I played Diablo 2 for years and years, and I grinded in that game super hard. I grinded super hard in old school RuneScape. I grinded super hard in the other RuneScape. Let's see, what other games did I played all kinds of games, dude. I played like all of the MMORPGs. And I used to have an Xbox, and I wasted a bunch of time playing that when I was a kid. Man, it's actually, oh god. It's actually a huge shame. Because if all of those invested hours, if I would have just invested them in anything else, and I mean anything else, I would be better off. I mean, I could invest all of that time into learning how to play the guitar. And as useless of a skill as that sounds, like I could make money doing that. Or, you know, anything. Freaking, I could have spent all that time ice skating. And as dumb and as useless as that sounds, even that would have been a better use of my time. You know, I mean, the point I'm making is anything would have been a better use of my time. But on top of that, then I could have actually spent that time doing something like really useful. I could have invested those, like, what is it? Total time spent playing video games. What is it? 10,000 hours? Probably way more than that. Probably a freaking 100,000 hours. Like, so they say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. I could have mastered 10 other skills in all of the time that I've wasted playing video games. And you know what? I've probably wasted even more than 100,000 hours playing video games in my whole lifetime. Yeah, probably a lot more than 100,000. Probably a freaking million hours. Probably not that much, but I don't know. Probably in the hundreds of thousands, really. Hundreds of thousands of hours. And if I would have just invested that time in anything else, I would be way better off. But here I am, dude. Here I am. You obtained everything in Subway Surfers, really? Wow. I've never even played that game. But I've seen it. I know what game you're talking about. It's like a viral game. I think everybody knows what that game is. That's pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Chance? What's up, Chance? Nearly 13 days. It's crazy, huh? Crazy. You never played and you better don't. The question is, who has the most hours? In Curse of Aros, yeah, I would really like to know that. Somebody should go try to ask the Discord mods if they can tell you who has the most hours. Or they might think that's confidential information and they might not want to share that with you, so a better question to ask them would be, how many hours has the top ranking hours invested person spent in the game? So they wouldn't have to reveal you that person's private information, being their name in this case. They wouldn't have to reveal that to you, but they could reveal to you the amount of hours that person spent in the game, maybe. But if I had to guess how much it was, I mean, probably, wow, probably some crazy amount, dude. Well, I know for a fact there's this one guy who's like level 120, I think, combat, and he's also like some super high level in mining, like 115 or something. And he's also super high. He's like got every single skill super high. So that dude must have put at least 30,000 hours in the game. Maybe as much as 50,000, maybe more. It's hard to say, but it's some really degenerate, really ridiculous amount of hours. No, it's not Raz. No way. Yeah, it's been a while, Chance. You got off work early? Nice, man. Very awesome, very awesome. Yeah, it's been a while, man. How you been? Or SZ Pan? Cicada? Can you check people time played? Talking about Clash of Clans. I went TH12 in Clash of Clans and lost the account. That sucks. What's up, Gigi? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How are you doing? Someone is eating my bat pets? Dude, what the heck? You can't let them get away with that. If you spend 16 hours a day on COA, that would be 5,840 hours. What, per year? How long has COA been out? I don't know. 2.5 years. You spend 16 hours a day. 5,000. It's been out. So probably the rank 1 person in terms of time spent playing the game couldn't have more than like 15,000 hours. Something like that. $2019 Santa. Yeah, it's been like 2.5 to 3 years. 14,600 hours in 2.5 years at 16 hours a day. I highly doubt that there has been anybody who has played an average of 16 hours a day of Curse of Aros for the last 2.5 years. So there totally couldn't be somebody with more than 15,000 hours of playtime. Just imagine playing, so I'm at 1,100 hours playtime. So take my account and times it by 15. And then you've got like the highest end potential of time spent in the game. So dude, yeah. Hard to say because the levels get exponentially harder. So like, I can invest 1,000 hours and get to the point that I'm at now, like level 110 combat. But the last 10 levels of combat are probably gonna are going to for sure take a lot longer than the first 110 levels. So, kind of hard to like extrapolate what kind of an account somebody would have after spending 15,000 hours of time into the game. I've been good. I'm downloading Discord again. I gotta catch up with everyone. Been taking road trips with my daughters. Awesome, dude. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I have a couple of Discord channels, or at least one Discord channel you can join. Let me grab the link to my Curse of Aros auction house Discord. You can join the auction house. The auction house that I made is the best way to trade in Curse of Aros, so you definitely got to be in there if you're going to play the game again. That sounds like a good time, Chance. Better do that rather than wasting your time in Curse of Aros, honestly. Red, you got stuff you don't need? Maybe a few little tiny things, but they're not really worth anybody's time. Like a few myth and spades and some trash. I don't really know. Yep, what's up, Anti-Noober? I'm mining, man, trying to get to 90 mining so I can use my Umbral pick. Got 50% to go. We think it'll take me like 5 to 8 more hours to finish it off. What world am I in? I'm in, I believe, world 6. Yeah, I'm in world 6 right now. What's up, Dark AK? I'm doing well, man. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well, too. Takes a total of 1.1 billion experience to reach level 110. And it takes an additional 3.4 billion experience to reach 120. So to get to 120 from 110, it'll take you more than, more than 3 times longer than it took you to get from 0 to 110. And just, holy gosh, just remembering how long it took me and how long it felt to get to 110 and how long some of those last levels felt, just multiplying that by 3 just like hurts just even thinking about it. Like, oh my god, getting 120 in this game is like a bigger achievement than like anything that you can do in gaming. Like, I don't know what's harder than that, dude. There's been no other grindy game like getting level 99 in Diablo 2 was something that was super hard, super challenging. Not a lot of people got there. And I think getting level 120 in Curse of Aros is harder than that. And like, I can't think of anything that takes more time and dedication than getting a level 120 in terms of games. Of course, obviously, if we look in the real life, like, there's a lot more things that are way more difficult than that. But if we keep it to gaming, I don't think there's like any other gaming achievement that takes as much effort. At least none that I can think of right now. And that's crazy, because this is a mobile game, dude. Like, what the heck? This is going the opposite direction of all of the other mobile games. All of the other mobile games are like, well, you know what? You don't even have to play the game. You can just have stuff for free. Here, you're level freaking 500, and you didn't even do anything. Here, you have the best gear in the game, and all you had to do is pay $10 for it. And then Curse of Aros is like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's go over here. Let's go this way and do this thing. And Curse of Aros is doing the whole, totally, completely opposite thing. Could I have your trash read so I can do a drop party for a YouTube video? Yeah, sure. You gotta come to World 6 for Axis spawn to get it, though. And now that I said that, there's probably gonna be other people that show up to try to take it when I drop it on the ground. You're probably gonna have to fight for it, too. But yeah, if you come over here to World 6, I'll drop all this crap on the ground for you. I mean, I say all this crap, there's seriously not that much in here, dude. There's like, I can give you some dragon horns and nobody freaking wants those. It's seriously trash. If you drop dragon horns in a drop party, people are gonna leave. Like, it's that bad. It's trash. But I mean, you can have these stupid dragon horns if you want. 19 of them. They all come in one stack. You can take them all at once. I don't even want to see them, dude. Get that crap out of my bank. You can have these useless Mythin Spades. I mean, they're worth like 50k, 30 to 50k each if you're lucky, and like good luck trying to find somebody to buy them. So these are pretty much worthless too. I'm gonna drop them on the ground. What's your in-game name, Cammy? I remember last year people asking for free stuff and you gave the middle finger. I did? Yeah, probably. I mean, I used to give away so much free stuff, but then I also would get, and still get, annoyed when people ask for free stuff all the time. It's okay if you ask for stuff one time, but it's really freaking annoying if you're one of those little newbie pot pies who seriously is just like, he's addicted to begging, it seems like. It's like, what is going on in this little newbie pie's head? Like, why does he think it's okay to just keep begging like that? He must be trolling. Seriously, some of these newbies are just like, gold please, gold please, gold please, item please, item please, item please. Like, dude, shut the hell up. Get out of here. What are you doing? Just go kill something and grind, and you could have already made like 1,000,000 gold in the time that you've wasted here. This song's a banger, dude. Sweet little newbie pies. Ready your fingers. You need to tap that pickup button as hard and fast as you can. Now. Your finger needs you more than ever. Everything's on the line. Myth and spades, ancient spades. Shadow bucklers are on the line, or buckler shards. May your newbie finger fly true. Good luck, my little newbie pies. Alright, let's see. I can give them a little newbie pie cobalt axe. A little newbie pie. Oh, what? Why do I have a gnat blade in here? Why do I have... Alright, I have a couple little newbie items you can have, I guess. I didn't even know I had this trash in here. You can have a couple of these, I guess. Oh, I do have some newbie items in here. You can have all this trash. I don't want any of this stuff. I'm just gonna say screw it. I have to always clear my throat. And I don't know why, but it like messes up my vocal cords if I don't do it, but I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm so sick of clearing my throat all the time. I'm just gonna try to like power through it and just not clear my throat and see if it's fine. I feel like my voice sounds weird already. Like, the longer I go without clearing my throat, the more messed up my voice gets. It's a weird thing. I don't know what the F it is. It's really annoying. I'm just gonna try to power through it and not clear my voice because I'm sick of it. Let's see, do we have any other newbie pie items for you guys? A couple of these. A couple of these nuts. Give you a couple of these, I guess. A couple of Veraxite shields, Ring of Treasure. This piece of garbage. Drop Infernal Rings, Buckler Shards, Veraxite Shields. It's a newbie heyday, man. The newbie pie's gotta get out here and get these drops, dude. You're missing out. Enjoy, little newbie pies, enjoy. I remember last year people asking for free stuff and you gave the middle... Oh, I already read that. I didn't get horns? Well, you're lucky, Cammy. You don't want those crappy horns anyway. You don't want those horns. Those are trash. You want just about anything else except for those horns. Seriously, if I picked up dragon horns in a drop party, I would freaking leave. I'd be like, this sucks. I'm out. I blessed people with good drops and I could have banked on that. Yeah. Chance was our good luck charm back in the day when Sons of Sparta was going through its heyday. Every single time Chance would show up, somebody would get a sick drop. He would show up on the world and then somebody would find a dragon eye. Or he would show up and somebody would find a golem eye. Back when the golem eye eyes were actually worth something. Now they're worth like 5 mil. They used to be worth like 30 mil. Remember when I was with you and you got 2 phantom drops back to back? I don't remember that honestly, but I know you did that kind of stuff all the time. I swear, we were coming up with conspiracy theories. We were like, dude, Chance's Bart's second account, and he's like buffing people's RNG. Keep 1 amulet of focus. Yeah, I have like 5 still, or like 3, at least a couple. Yeah, sure, Cammy. I hope that helps a little bit. I know it's not much, but better than nothing, I guess. %51 exactly. Oh, strap in, everybody. It's gonna be like 6 more hours. We can get like 7 point. No, it's gonna be even longer than that because we get distracted on stream. I start talking about something and then I get focused on what I'm saying and then I space out and then I like start walking to my bank when I only have like 5 Araxite ore in my inventory. Or like then I go drop stuff for Cammy and other people. And so, you know, I can get 7.5% experience mining per hour if I'm focused, if nobody else shows up to the spot, if everything goes perfect. But it's probably going to be more like 6% on average per hour or something like that. So it's going to be like 8 hours, dude, before I hit 90 mining. And are we going to bang that all out today and stay here the whole time until we make it? Or are we going to break this up into multiple days? I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. What's up, Gigi? That really was a long time ago. It was a long time ago for me, man. My memory sucks. I can't remember crap from freaking last week, bro. Like, there's no way that I can remember too much from back then. Like, I can remember some high points and like some you know, big moments and stuff, but like all the little things, forgot all of that crap. I just remember, for the most part, the best memory for me was just the whole idea of getting my Spartans to freaking for Sparta, like that was it for me, dude. That's all I cared about. That was the best part. That was the very, very best part. Just hyping everybody up and just having like an army of Spartans that are just like It was so sick. I remember I would make announcements in the guild chat, in the guild announcements chat, and just I would just be like, "For Sparta! Aroo! Aroo!" Everybody would react and be like, "Yeah!" It was so much fun, dude. You should restart Sauce. I'm going to New World in 13 days. 13 days, New World comes out. I already have it pre-ordered. First day, I'll be streaming it. I'll be editing my streams down into videos, so I'll be uploading streams and videos, and I'm gonna go hard in that game, dude. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited about that game. We haven't had a really good MMORPG come out since Black Desert, and that came out in 2016. And that game isn't even good. That game is a pay-to-win piece of shit, dude. That game sucks. That game sucks. It's so pay-to-win. It's disgusting. I hate it. So hopefully New World doesn't do that to us. Hopefully New World is actually a worthy, respectable game that doesn't have a predatory monetization system. Hopefully it's actually good. Because I'm really counting on that game being good. I hope that's the thing that takes my YouTube channel to the next level. If I can just bust booty in New World and upload as much content as I possibly can, then maybe I have a chance to escape the game and be a freaking YouTuber finally. And not have to worry anymore. If I'm super lucky, man, that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of hard work and dedication, but the thing that it's gonna take the most overall is luck. I'm gonna have to get lucky. People are gonna have to find my YouTube, find my streams, find my videos. They're gonna have to like them. And I mean, what I'm banking on the most is streaming. I want to be a streamer because it's the best thing when you just wake up and you're excited to play your game and stream, and you're excited for it because your stream community is cool and fun to be with and play the game with. And it's really cool to just wake up and be able to just turn your stream on and go and play the game, and that's it, and have fun with your community. YouTube videos are a lot of effing work. YouTube videos are so much work. So much work. It feels very good when you make a good YouTube video and it's received very well and it gets a lot of views and likes and everything, and you get a lot of subs out of it. But YouTube videos are hit or miss, and a lot of it comes down to luck. And you might upload a video that's way better than the next person's video, but their video explodes and yours doesn't because maybe they got in just at the right time, or maybe they just have more subs than you, and so their video gets picked up quickly by more people in the community that it's meant for faster because they have more subs. Even if your video is better, you know, you might still be the one who has the video that just gets smothered and like nobody even ever watches it. So I don't know, a lot of it comes down to luck and timing. I don't know, it's difficult. I'm in server 6. What's your stats for melee? Well, let me show you. My voice is really messed up right now. Well, wow, my voice sounds so much better now, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a really damn huge pain that I have to always clear my throat or else my voice gets messed up. Somebody please tell me what that is all about. I have no effing idea, but it's the most annoying thing in my entire life. My stats are 110 HP. I recommend really if you're going to be fighting mobs, just use full defense. But if you want a build that you're going to stick with all of the time and you don't want to go through the hassle of switching up your build, then just go full HP because it's better for the mummy fight. And it's better for certain situations. And then I have 40 accuracy and the rest into strength because this build, with my specific level and my specific gear, this is the best build for me for grinding Anubis. And I use this build for everything. For you, it's going to be different. Maybe I'll upload a video about stat guides and how to decide the proper stats for your current situation depending on your own level and gear. But I'm lazy and I probably won't end up doing that. So, I mean, I can try to explain it to you off the top of my head really quick, but I haven't thought about it too much and I'm not prepared. So I don't know if I'm going to explain it very well, but here, I'll try. So the thing is, you're going to need to use a different stat build for every situation depending on your level of gear and depending on which mob or boss you're fighting. The way to figure out which stats you should be using is simple. The goal is to try to kill the mobs with a consistent amount of hits, and you want that consistent amount of hits to be as low as possible. So what you need to do is get your accuracy as high as you can without taking more hits to kill the mob. So let's say, for example, I want to figure out the best build to grind Anubis with. So what I have to do is, let's say I start out fighting Anubis with 30 accuracy, rest into strength, and I'm going to start from there, and I'm going to see what stats are the best. So, I kill like 10 Anubis, and I see how many hits is it taking me. Okay, it's taking me 3 hits, and on the third hit, the mob only has like a little sliver of health left. Okay, this means that I need a little bit more strength and a little bit less accuracy, so I adjust my build. Before it was 30 accuracy, rest strength, so now we're gonna try 20 accuracy, rest strength. Now when you kill Anubis, you kill them in 2 hits every time. That's the build that you need. And so, in order to figure out the best build for you right now, it takes effort on your end, and I cannot tell you the best build for you to be using right now. It's up to you to figure out what is the best build for you to be using. Because everybody's build that is best for them currently is different, depending on their level of gear and which mob or boss they are fighting. So to summarize, the best build to use is the build with the most accuracy that takes the least amount of hits to kill the mob. So I have 40 accuracy, rest into the strength. When I fight Anubis, it takes me 2 hits to kill them. If I increase my accuracy from 40 to 50, then it takes me... Sometimes I can kill them in 2 hits because of RNG, but sometimes they will be alive with a sliver of health left on the second hit, and I'll have to hit them again a 3rd time. In order to be most time efficient when I'm grinding Anubis, I want to kill every single Anubis in 2 hits. So I need 40 accuracy, rest into strength. For you, it's going to be different. It's not going to be 40 accuracy, rest into strength. So, when it comes to teaching somebody how to build their stats in Curse of Aros, the right thing to do is not to tell them what stats they should be using. The right thing to do is to teach them how to build their stats. So, I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. Yeah, that's it. Bam! Like the video, subscribe, peace. Boom, just made a YouTube video out of it. I can upload that, because I'm recording right now. I can just put that into Adobe Premiere and edit out that part and just upload that as a YouTube video. Bam. What's up? Get on my level. No. Sorry for the throat clearing, guys. I know it's probably annoying, but yeah, it just is what it is. Man, don't ignore us. I am your regular viewer. Thanks for being a regular viewer, man. I'm glad you like it enough to be a regular viewer. That's pretty cool to me. Yeah, the thing is, when I start speaking, you know, I'm on a thought process, you know. I'm actively trying to explain something, and so I'm not gonna like look over and look at the chat while I'm in the middle of talking, because it's gonna distract me. So when I'm done talking, then I'll take moments where I look at the chat and react to your messages or respond to your messages. But there's gonna be times where I miss your comments, and maybe you'll have to repeat yourself if it's something that you really want to say to me. But, you know, other than that, you know, I don't know. I just can't get to every single comment, and I can't just be looking at the chat the entire time. But I do appreciate all of your comments, and I do, you know, that's what I'm here for. I am here to answer your questions if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to like bounce ideas back and forth with me about whatever, then like that's what I'm here for. So it's not like I'm trying to ignore you, and if you feel that way, I'm sorry. It's not like that. Red, if I wouldn't quit, I could be full ancient right now. I wish I get back, but can't. Rip. I mean, it is what it is, man. If you can't play right now, if you have more important responsibilities that you have to take care of, then I mean that's okay, man. Like take care of your stuff and do what you got to do. You know, the game will always be here for when you have free time. But everything else is much more important than this game, so do your other stuff first. And if you have free time at some point, then sure, play some Curse of Aros if you want to, but don't prioritize Curse of Aros. Prioritize everything else first. Just don't be like me, because my priority is Curse of Aros right now. This is like all I do with my life. I just play Curse of Aros and stream. Hey Red, sup? How's it going, Sarah? I'm just trying to level up my mining to 90. We're at 89 and 50%, so we've got 50% to go, and it's probably going to take us like 7 or 8 hours or something to get that last 50%. So it's going to be a while, but we're here. We're trying to get it done. No problem, man. I love you. I love you too, man. Thank you. Red, what's your favorite build? Look, not stats. Mine is full ancient, DR shield, PH helm. Oh, PH helm with full ancient set. That's interesting. Yeah, PH helm is pretty cool. I like Umbral helm better, and I like ancient helm the most. But Umbral helm and ancient helm are both really, really cool. If we're including cosmetics, I would go with the Bloodlord cosmetic set. That's my favorite. My favorite look in the game. But if we're going with actual gear, then full ancient, because just that gold armor looks cool, and then the helmet for the ancient helmet is so unique, and I love the lights in the ancient helmet. Like, yeah, the circular lights in the ancient helmet is so cool looking. What is it? What is this madness? A new ore? No, it's just mining madness. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, dude. It's just a goofy title. I'm trying to level up my alt right now. Awesome, Sura. Good luck. Why are you making an alt? I don't understand why people make alts at all. Why would you make an alt? Unless it's like an Ironman account, then that's understandable. But I don't understand why else you would make an alt, unless you're using it as a bank account or something. I'm gonna open a G key now. Maybe if I get another mummy soul, then I have 7 mummy souls in a row. Are you serious? You just got 6 mummy souls in a row? That's unheard of, man. That's wild. That's insane luck. You are freaking raking in a ton of profit off of those last 6 gold keys then. So those last 6 gold keys cost you no more, and probably even less than 18 million. And you got 6 souls worth at least 14 million each, up to 15 million each. So you got, let's break out the calculator here. You got 14 times 6. You walked away with 84 total, but if we take away the cost of the gold keys, which was 18 million at most, you walked away with a 66 million profit on those last 6 gold keys. That's wild, man. That's wild. That's a ton of profit. A ton of profit. 66 million off 6 gold keys. You got so lucky, man. That's wild. FOL's this time. Dang, dude. Well, you got 6 souls in a row, so I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that. I mean, that's crazy. That's like getting 2 dragon eyes in a row or something. Fred, what world? I'll grind G-Bats behind you. I'm in world 6. Hey zombie, how's it going? Bot's broken. Is the bot broken? Do you want to deconstruct items with alt? Oh yeah, I guess that's a good way. That's a good use for an alt, is you can deconstruct your items. If you have 2 devices to play the game, you can deconstruct your items without having to place your trust in somebody else. Alright, we're going all in, everybody. We're going all in. Gamble all, here we go. Uh-oh. Am I gonna go bankrupt? Or am I gonna win big? Why mine don't work? I don't know, it should. Just keep trying until it works, I guess. I lost my bat pets, man. I'm broke. I got another G key from Anubis and get soul. I sell you 10M cheap. Why? You should sell it for as much as you can get. I have like 2 billion in the bank, bro. Like, you shouldn't be trying to help me out. You should be trying to help yourself out. I'll be fine. What is this 105 bat pet? Bat pets are the loyalty points in the stream. You can spend them on sound effects. If you look in the description of the stream, you can find the link to the Streamlabs loyalty point store, and you can spend your loyalty points on some sound effects. Every 5 minutes you spend in the stream, you get 5 bat pets, and the sound effects cost like anywhere between, they have various prices, anywhere between 5 to 20 bat pets each, I believe. You my 5COA YouTuber, that's why. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, I definitely do. It's like, you know, sometimes people come in and hate, and honestly, I haven't gotten any hate in a long time, actually. I can't even remember the last time. But, you know, sometimes people do that, they come in and do that, and it sucks. But in contrast to that, it's really, really nice when people come in and say nice things too. So that's kind of how it is as a YouTuber. Your job is to be loved and hated, because every YouTuber always gets haters for whatever reason. You know, anytime you watch a YouTube video, there's always at least like a couple dislikes. You know, for some reason people are just in a bad mood or something, and they just have to express their negativity out into the world for whatever reason, and it comes out in the form of dislikes, and it comes out in the form of negative comments and like rude comments, and it's a pain. But
you gotta have the right pet. That pet is bad pet. Damn straight, son. Bet. Get it in your head, son. Bat pet is the one. All the other pets are just for fun. They really don't know how to get it done. If you need a job done, then you need bat pet, son.
Yeah, sometimes people are really negative on YouTube with dislikes and negative comments, rude comments, etc. But it's okay because it's really nice when people are nice, you know? It cancels out the negativity. So I do appreciate the kind words. Red is gonna get disliked, that's gonna turn to like. Yeah, it's unavoidable. I have a couple videos that are 100% like rate, but I mean, it doesn't matter too much if somebody dislikes it. I just expect it at this point. And I don't know why, like, I never dislike YouTube videos unless it's something that's like, unless it's like a political thing that just really pisses me off. Like, when I see these videos of what they're teaching our kids in school these days, and they're teaching them about critical race theory, and they're basically indoctrinating our children to become racist, then I get really mad, and then I dislike the video and I leave negative comments. But other than that, like, I don't understand why people have to go out of their way to dislike YouTube videos and leave negative comments. It just makes no sense to me, especially if somebody's making like a video for entertainment purposes, or they're making like a lighthearted video or like a tutorial or something, and they're like trying to help people out by literally just giving them information in a video format. It's like, what reason do you possibly have to dislike the video? What reason do you don't have a reason. There is no reason. You're just a negative, crappy person. Like, stop doing that. But, you know, people are just like that. There's nothing you can do. There's jackasses all over the world, and there always will be. So we just have to learn to live with them and put up with their bullcrap, I guess. I what? Bat pet on screen? Was that you, zombie, that played the sound effect? Yeah, bat pet, an animated bat pet emoji will pop up on the screen, and it'll say your name, and then it'll play the sound effect. Yeah. I just noticed that I still have a name tag in bank. Oh, nice, nice. What are those, like, worth 30 million now or something? You could make quite a bit if you sell that. That's what I would do. I'm gonna dislike this video because I'm getting no bat pets. You have 0 bat pets. Yeah, the stream the Streamlabs bot isn't very great, and it just breaks down. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do all the time. So if you're not getting bat pets, or if like you gamble and you're supposed to win and then it doesn't pay out your win, like, that happens sometimes, and there's just not a whole lot I can do about it. Like, if you're gambling and you don't win and you're supposed to, then I can just add points. I can just add points to you. But like, if you're not getting bat pets per 5 minutes like you're supposed to, there's not really much that I can do about that. I mean, I could go right now and do this. This is like all I can really do sometimes. I can't do this all the time, but what I can do, I can go over here and add points to all viewers who are currently watching the stream, and now I can give 100 bat pets to everybody. Boom. So everybody just got 100 bat pets who's watching the stream. Congratulations, everybody, you're freaking rich. Congratulations. What are you gonna buy with all of your bat pets? A Lamborghini? A house? Donation. If you donated, then it would show up in my feed. I don't think you donated. And if you did, then I don't know. Maybe someday I'll set up text to speech, but it doesn't even make sense to do it until I get bigger. You have a chocolate coin in chat? The only emoji I have right now is a bat pet emoji. And you can only get that if you become a member by subscribing to my channel. Or not subscribing, by becoming a member on my channel. If you hit the join button for as little as $2 a month, you can unlock the bat pet emoji and you get a bat pet badge next to your name too, and you get a green name in the chat. And you get like 50 or 100 loyalty points or something. And then every time you donate, you get 50 loyalty points as well. But I'll tell you, it's not worth it. If you're gonna donate, don't do it for bat pets. Don't do it for loyalty points. Because you're not gonna get anything out of it. Besides, maybe you can play some sound effects on stream. I mean, if you really like the sound effects, then that's cool. And if you do, then let me know, because I can add more. But like, if you're gonna donate, then just, you know, just do it because you want to support the stream or something, or just, yeah. Streamlab bot is a newbie pie. That's dang straight. Hey man, it's Otter from Warpath. You're almost at 3K subs. Great job, man. Oh, what's up, Otter? Good to see you, man. How are things going in Warpath? Are you still playing on the same server? Or do you even play the game anymore? Yep, coming up on 3,000 subs. New World comes out in 13 days from now, so I'm really hoping that game pops off, and maybe my channel will pop off along with it. Because I'm going to be streaming and I'm going to be streaming that game a lot. So maybe that'll be my time to shine. What allowed? Everything's allowed. Oh, you're talking about real world trading? What's allowed when it comes to real world trading? I mean, nothing. You can't real world trade. I don't know. Like, you can't real world trade accounts or gold or items or anything. Wait, giving away accounts? You think that's not real world trading because we share our accounts? What are you talking about? You shouldn't be sharing your accounts. I think that's against the terms of service too. And like, probably just even giving your account away to somebody for free even is probably considered real world trading. But if somebody gave their account away to you for free... Wait, I was about to say you probably wouldn't get banned for that, but then somebody did do that. Somebody gave Slacks, I think. I think somebody gave Slacks their old account, and then he ended up getting that account banned. And I don't know exactly why that account got banned, but it could be just because it wasn't his account in the first place. So I wouldn't risk giving your account to somebody else to let them use it, because you might end up losing it. What are your grid for level? I don't know what you mean by that. Can you reiterate that? Can you say that in a different way? I left a few months ago, but I left my alliance in good hands. Nice, man. Yeah, that game... I mean, man, that game has so much potential. I mean, that game and Rise of Kingdoms has so much potential, but they're completely and utterly destroyed by pay to win. So it's absolutely not worth anybody's time to play any games in that genre at all. At all. Because they're all the same. Bullshit, trash. What's New World? It's a PC MMORPG. It's supposed to be the latest and greatest next-gen PC MMORPG. That's supposed to be... It's gonna be really good, probably, because it's created by Amazon. And, you know, Amazon is rich AF, you know, so... It's like, if they F it up, then they're just absolutely stupid, because how can you be that rich and F up an MMORPG? They have endless resources, so it's like, the game has to come out good, you know? It's gonna be a AAA title. I can't spend bat pets? I don't know, man. The Streamlabs bot really sucks. Streamlabs is trash. I have to find a new way. I don't think there's really any alternative. Maybe Stream Elements does the same thing as Streamlabs. I don't know. I'll look into that a little bit more. I don't know exactly what Stream Elements is. I don't know what's happened since. I might check up on them soon, but I left because the game was getting pretty slow. Getting pretty slow? Bro. Bro, the game starts slow, and then in the middle of the game it's slow, and then in the end, dude, the game is always slow. Yeah, that game sucks. You live in World 12? I'm in World 6 right now. Red, you mean I mustn't trust someone and give him my account? Yeah, obviously. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed now. It's late already in Germany. See you, mate. Alright, see you later, Skyrim. Have a good night, man. Peace, and we'll hopefully see you again. See you later, man. See ya, RNG zombie. Every alliance can only win wars by grasping for all of the, I don't know what that is. You could be 100 strong, but still lose to 2 maxes. How stupid is that? The pay to win is just atrocious. But I don't know what's worse. Honestly, think about this. What is worse? The fact that the developers go through so much trouble to make a game that's so heavily predatorily monetized and like disgustingly pay to win, is that worse? Or is the fact that people are willing to put up with that crap and actually pay for it worse? They're both really bad. I don't know what's worse, man, honestly. Man. Okay, so companies are really incentivized to have predatory monetization systems. They're heavily incentivized to do whatever makes the most profit. So I would expect that from a company. I would expect it. So really, it's much worse, honestly. Now that I think about it, now that I ask myself that question out loud and I really think about it, it's much, much worse that people are willing to put up with the pay to win and freaking pay for that crap and continue to support it. It's so bad. Because if we could come together as a community and say, we're not going to pay for this garbage anymore, this is not what we want. We want a good strategy game. We want Warpath without the in-app purchases. Zero in-app purchases, period. Like, if we would put our foot down and if we could unite and come together and not give them another penny, then we would get what we want. We would get the latest, greatest, next generation Warpath strategy game with no in-app purchases, and it would have like a buy-to-play model. You would pay $50 one time, and then you would be able to play the game as much as you want forever. Or they would make it like $10 to play the game and a $15 subscription fee. That would be okay too. We would get that. We can get that. But everybody's so stupid and useless and doesn't want to come together and doesn't want to fight the pay to win. And they're all just willingly throwing money at these awful, awful, evil companies. The people are really stupid. It's a shame because the people are really smart, but they're really stupid. They're really smart, but they're all just individual people, and they will not unite and come together on things. And that's the source of their power. That's the only source of their power, is if they can all come together and agree that this is what we're going to do moving forward. We're not going to buy any more in-app purchases. And if we could just do that, then the mobile gaming landscape would evolve overnight, instantly. But we're too stupid, too lazy, too complacent. It's a damn shame. And actually, I'm glad that I brought that up. I'm glad that I brought that up because that directly translates to the real world. The real world is the same exact thing. Governments are getting away with craziness. 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 Real life corporations are getting away with insanity. But they have the people divided so calculated. They're so calculated in the way that they divide the people. They divide us with racism, with wage, with class. They divide us with everything that they can possibly divide us with, and then we're completely powerless. And it's no different than the mobile gaming industry. And then if there's ever a leader that stands up to start uniting the people, then they'll just kill that person. This has been The Dark Hour with Red Ruka. Alright, let's move on to a different topic now. This ancient armor's pretty sweet. It's all shiny gold, man. Hey, what's up, Artemis? Welcome to the stream, Artemis. Newbie pies are strong together. Right, man. That's right, man. The newbie pies gotta stick together. Man, my voice is effed. My voice is shredded. In-app purchases or monthly membership are the two options, to be honest. There's other options, or at least one other option. Buy to play. You can just sell your game for a one-time fee of $50. One-time fee of $30, $40, whatever. No subscription. These companies want you to think that you have to pay a subscription in order for them to be able to afford to keep their servers up and to continue to develop the game. That's not true. That is not true. That's not true. The amount of profit that these companies make is so disgustingly sick with their in-app purchase models. And if they would just use a buy to play model with no subscription, they would still get sickening profit. But they don't want just sickening profit. They want the as sickening, as disgusting, filthy profit that they can possibly get. Maximize profit. Capitalism is good for all of the things that it's produced, but there's a lot of bad things that are awful about capitalism, like the way that we keep there's an unsatiable thirst for profit. Like, you know, a company's ultimate goal should be to produce goods that are valuable and useful to civilians. And if they can do that, I mean, that should be their goal, not making profit. And if that was their goal, then we would have a better world. If we would have the right incentives in place for these companies to do the right thing and just make good products for people, then we would have a better world. But they just want to make profit, and they will do anything to make profit, even if it means making a bad product. Or making something that's useless that people will for some reason buy. They'll do that instead of doing the right thing, instead of making a product that's actually beneficial. You know, so capitalism is good, but capitalism is bad at the same time. It's not so simple, it's very complex. But yeah, you guys don't care about that. You guys don't give a crap about that. The ads in the mobile games, yeah, that's really bad too. I was about to say that's the worst part, but nah, the in-app purchases is the worst part. But yeah, ads are the worst thing, man. Ads are a direct result of capitalism. And we all hate ads. We all totally hate ads. But in a world that's not driven by profit, ads don't exist. Or they exist minimally and they're not so intrusive. Now companies are super incentivized to pump out as many ads as their marketing budget allows them. And get them as widespread as they can to sell as much product as they can. But in a world that's not driven by profit, in a world that's driven by just creating goods that are actually useful, you know, sure, ads could still be useful to let people be aware of something that they might need, but then a company wouldn't be so gung-ho about getting their ads like as far as they could out into the world. You know, you wouldn't have to watch freaking 7 minutes of ads if it wasn't for capitalism. Or you might not even have to watch ads at all. Like, if it wasn't for capitalism, we could have YouTube with no ads, Twitch with no ads, TV with no ads. That would be awesome because freaking ads suck. I don't think there's ever been a single time, I cannot remember a single time in my life where I have ever watched an ad and I've been like, oh dude, I'm gonna go buy that. Never. Ever. Ever. I don't even understand how it makes sense to spend money on ads. Because ads don't make sense to me because they've never gotten me to buy anything. But at the same time, I'm probably different than a lot of people because I'm just very not materialistic. I don't give a shit about materialistic things. I really don't. I don't care about clothes. I don't care about cars. I don't care about anything materialistic for some reason. I don't know. I just don't care. Like, I don't want to spend money to buy anything really. I'm good. I just need my computer and I'm good. North Korea? Nothing to watch but propaganda. There's nothing to watch but propaganda in the whole world, bro. The whole world is a stage. It's all theater. Everything you see, basically every single thing that you see on news is all BS propaganda, if you ask me. At least in the US. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the US, everything is fake. BS propaganda trash. The news isn't even worth watching over here. Like, literally on January 6th, I was watching that day on January 6th, live streams, and I saw what happened, and it was nothing. And now they're saying, like, January 6th was worse than 9/11. And, oh my god, they're saying the most insane shit. And, like, nothing happened on January 6th. The police at the Capitol opened the door for the people to walk in. And people were slowly, casually walking in. And they didn't even steal anything. Like, one stupid guy wearing a Viking helmet, or no, it was a different guy. Some stupid guy stole, like, a podium from the Capitol building. Like, he stole a very insignificant item from the Capitol building. And nothing happened that day. And and they tried to drag it out and make it seem like it was something that was worse than 9/11. Because they have these ulterior motives that none of us know what they're really up to, but they're doing all kinds of weird shit behind the scenes. So every little piece of news that we get here in the US is just all fake. Just all people lying. It's all trash. Imagine 50% communism, 50% capitalism. Everyone pays 50% of his money, and it's divided. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Well, that's kind of like just taxes. So the ways that, at least in the US, it seems to me, like, I'm not an expert and I really don't know what I'm talking about, honestly, but it seems to me in the US, our tax money gets wasted on literal garbage. On literal... Seriously, we apparently, we're paying for Pakistan. We're paying... we're paying... Sorry, excuse me, I have to clear my throat. Apparently... US tax dollars are being spent to, like, teach Pakistan gender studies. And, like, our taxes are all wasted on a bunch of trash. And a bunch of stupid shit, and we don't decide what our taxes are spent on. But, you know, your idea is interesting. 50% capitalism, 50% communism. But, like, if we just had capitalism, but we just actually spent our taxes on actually intelligent things, if we actually used our brain and spent the taxes wisely, then that's, like, pretty much what you're describing right now. Like, we could feed all the homeless, shelter all of the homeless with the tax money, and that's what we should be doing. But I don't know what we're doing with it. I don't know. The US is just like, sick and just nasty and just doing weird stuff. I mean, I love the US and I hate the US at the same time. It's complicated. Gender studies in Pakistan and money to Israel. Yeah, and that's only scratching the surface, because that's what they allow us to be aware of. Imagine what all goes on behind the scenes that they don't even tell us about. You know? It's like that one picture, you know, the tip of the iceberg, where you see the tip of the iceberg over the ocean, and then you can see the rest of the iceberg under the ocean, and it's like 10% of the iceberg is visible above the ocean, and 90% of the iceberg is concealed underwater. It's like that's what's going on right now. We're aware of just a little bit that they allow us to be aware of, but really there's so much going on behind the scenes that we're completely oblivious to. And so they allow us to know that they're spending our taxes on Pakistan gender studies. And so if we extrapolate from that, then we can just assume that they're wasting our tax money on a bunch of other absolutely ridiculous stuff. Like, it only gets worse than Pakistan gender studies. It doesn't get better. Hey, Avios. How's it going, man? Or woman, or whatever. Apache helicopter, whatever the heck you are. I see, because think of it. Demon? Wait, what the heck? The heck are you guys talking about? How I can get set fast on phone? I think the best way to get your Umbral set, so I don't know where you are in the game right now, but the first thing you gotta do is you gotta get your Golemite set. Once you have your Golemite set, then you can go grind Anubis. Go grind Anubis, get Onks, blue keys, red keys, green keys, gold keys. You'll get all of that from Anubis. So take everything you get from Anubis and sell it all, and then you can buy Dragon Eyes, buy Dragon Claws, and all of the other things that you need to make your Umbral gear. And so then, you don't have to put up with competing with other people over fighting Umbra, and you don't have to put up with the bad RNG of Umbra. You know, it could take you a couple kills to get a Dragon Eye, or it could take you 500 kills to get a Dragon Eye. But the really nice thing about Anubis is that the income is always flowing in. Blue keys are common, and green keys are common. Red keys are a little bit more rare, but still kind of common. And then you can find gold keys, and you're finding Onks commonly all the time. So you have a consistent income, a consistent flow of money coming in. And it feels really good, because you never feel like you're wasting your time at Anubis. But if you go to Umbra and you spend 5 hours there, you might get nothing at all. Not only will you not get any drops, but you also won't get experience. But when you're grinding Anubis, you're getting not only a continuous flow of income, but you're also getting experience. And that experience is so important. If every 10 levels you have, you do how many melee stats do you get per level? 2? So every 10 levels you have 20 more offensive stats, and those 20 extra offensive stats will help so much when it comes to competing for drops with other people at bosses. So like, you want to be leveling up while you're making money, if you can, and the best way to do that is Anubis. So yeah, when it comes to getting your Umbral set as fast as possible, I recommend Anubis. And really, you know, as soon as you're ready for Anubis, I guess, as soon as you have your full Golemite set, it's like pretty much the best way to progress in the game, bar none, like, is just to grind Anubis. Pretty much, like, that's like a S tier spot. You can never go wrong at Anubis. What are you guys talking about? I'm reading what you're talking about, but I feel like I'm missing parts of the conversation. Like, yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. If anybody has questions, like, that's what I'm here for. I'll try to answer the best that I can. Just here to hang out, mine, level up my mining, talk about random crap that comes to my mind, and answer people's questions, react to chat messages, and whatever. That's what I'm here for. Is there a difference between Anubis and Anubis Elite? So, the Anubis Elite are 5 levels higher, right? Yeah, I think they're 5 levels higher. And they have the same loot table, but they might have a higher chance to drop gold keys or something, but I think the Anubis Elite are so much stronger than the normal Anubis that they're not worth fighting. Oh man. I don't even want to say this because then it's going to ruin my spot, but if you ask me, well, there's not enough people watching for it to ruin my spot, let's be honest. If you ask me, the best room for Anubis is the very first room of the tomb that you walk into, because that's the only room in all of the tomb that only has normal Anubis. So you can run around that whole room and just fight normal Anubis, and there's a really good rotation in there that's really effective that I could show you guys sometime. I can't show you it right now, but you could figure it out yourself too. It's not that complicated. But yeah, the first room in the mummy's tomb is the best part. Grind Anubis. Also, you could go deeper into the tomb and grind in one of the rooms that also has Anubis Elites. And you could just skip past the Elites if you want, really. But yeah, I don't think Anubis Elites are very good. Maybe if you have a full Ancient set, it's fine. But I've tested it. I've done hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of testing, of grinding all of the different rooms in the mummy's tomb, and I think the first room is the best. Yeah, sorry about that, Sakay. The Streamlabs bot really sucks, man. Streamlabs is just trash. The bot doesn't even, it's not even responsive not most of the time, but like half the time. And then like all of the Streamlabs stuff just like breaks. And so I really hope I can find an alternative to Streamlabs, but that's like, I don't know, Streamlabs does like everything in one. So I really want it all to work, and it would be the best if it all did work, but it just doesn't. But anyway, I'll be right back. All right. Shout out Brazil. What's up, Brazil? Yeah, I hope Anubis won't be very crowded. I need to grind there. You are the best? No, you're the best, man. When will you tank the Soul Gazer level 3? I'm not even gonna bother with making my Soul Gazer until I have enough to make my S4. But that's gonna be a long time from now. I mean, I almost have enough. I have 2 billion worth of lollipops in my bank. 2 billion. I have 3,100 lollipops in my bank. So I only need like 500 more million. But even when I have that, I'm not going to make my S4 yet because my plan is to invest as much as I possibly can into lollipops. At least until the magic update hits. Because then the price of lollipops is probably going to skyrocket. And even if it doesn't skyrocket too much, the price of lollipops is just always consistently going up. So my plan right now is to just invest everything that I possibly can in lollipops and keep grinding mummy and making money and continuously investing everything that I earn back into lollipops, and then sit on the lollipops for like the long term until they're worth a lot more than they are now. And then I'll sell them and make the big profit. And by then, probably the magic update will be out, and the price of gold keys will be down because melee will be less popular because more people will be doing magic, and so the price of gold keys will go down. Unless magic armor is also dropped from mummy, then gold keys will go up, and then I'll have a harder time. But hopefully the price of gold keys goes down, the price of mummy souls goes down, and so not only will I be making a ton of money from investing in lollipops, but then I'll also have the benefit of being able to purchase my S4 at a cheaper price. My purchasing power is just like going through the roof. The longer that I wait, the longer that I sit on my lollipops. And so if I have the patience to wait, then it's going to pay off. And I do have that patience. Hey, what's up, Muda? We're talking that female is spoiled in communication? They're spoiled in communication? I don't understand. Women are spoiled, that's for sure. I don't know what you mean by in communication. What do I think should be in the game? We need an auction house. We need in-game guilds. We need a friend list. We need PvP to be fixed. We need potions to be fixed because the potion spam is not fun and it's actually very bad for the mobile players. Those are the most important things. But then, beyond that, well, I won't even go beyond that because those are the most important things that I believe need to be prioritized. And so we should talk about those and get those done first. And then if that ever happens, then we can move on from there and then talk about what else we would like to see in the game. But for now, I think we need to focus on those things. Alright, see you later, Avios. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, trying to get rich. Trying my best. Emoji? Oh yeah, emojis in the game would be really cool. Anything that facilitates community, anything that makes the community more robust is really, really cool. So like guilds, friend lists, and in-game emojis. The new chat is very nice. I really like the new chat. And I think that makes it easier for people to communicate. And that's so important for retaining players. Because if you're playing this game by yourself and you don't have any sense of community, you're not going to last long at all. The more robust the sense of community is, the healthier the player base will be. Of course, other things will also make the player base more healthy, but that sense of community is something that's special. You can have a piece of shit, useless game that sucks, but if it has all of the community facilitations, then it's possible for a community to come to that game and have fun together as a community, even if the game sucks. You know, community is a special thing that could blow up in your game, and it could make your game a lot more than it's worth, just out of sheer luck of a good community being in place. So anything that facilitates community should be definitely, absolutely a high priority. And I'm very surprised that Curse of Aros has gone so long without Bart implementing any community facilitations other than just a normal general chat. I'm very surprised that he doesn't think that community facilitations should be a higher priority. I'm very surprised. Discord does carry a lot of weight there, where in the past it would be much more important to implement more community facilitations of the game, but I still think that it's super important. It's just way easier, quicker, and more effective to have your community facilitations in the game rather than outside the game, especially when the majority of your player base comes from mobile. Basically nobody on mobile is going to play on split screen. Basically nobody on mobile is going to use a second device just to, I mean, they couldn't even do that. Never mind, scratch that idea. That wouldn't even work. Yeah, so nobody on mobile, I mean, it's difficult on mobile to access Discord and play the game at the same time. You have to tab back and forth, and if you take too long in Discord, then you get logged out of the game and you have to log back in, and then Discord messages will escape you and you won't notice them when you're in game, and then you'll go back, and it's a pain. We want all of the community facilitations to be within the game, and the game needs to have guilds and a friend list at the least with private messaging capabilities. Very surprised that Bart thinks that in-game community facilitations are a low priority, because he's gone 2.5 years of game development without adding any in-game community facilitations. So he thinks it's a very low priority. That's really surprising to me. In-game guilds and auto loot option would be 10 out of 10. Auto loot. I mean, auto loot could be okay. If whenever you run over an item, you automatically pick it up. People are really wary of anything auto, because anything auto in the mobile gaming genre is just like a huge red flag. But, you know, you shouldn't be scared away from automatic things that make sense. Like, take Final Fantasy 14 Online, for example. It's like one of the most, if not now, the most successful current MMORPG on the market. They have auto-looting. Whenever you kill something in that game, items just automatically go into your inventory, and it's just really nice and fluid and effective. It's okay to automate some functions. It's just not okay to automate anything like combat or movement or anything like that. But there are things that you can automate, and it's okay. But I think developers are scared of that, and yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If people get the wrong idea of your game and they see one auto thing and they think something else is auto, you know, it could be a slippery slope. But you know, you can make like loot auto. You can maybe even get away with making potions auto, especially in this game, because the potion use in this game is just awful. But yeah, in-game guilds, freaking 100%. And I mean, we could even do some really cool stuff like that too. Like, we could have a guild flag where, like, you could buy a guild flag from your guild merchant or your guild castle or something, or just from some merchant. You could buy a guild flag that like goes on your back, and like, so everybody's walking around with a guild flag that shows off the emblem of their guild. Or we could have like guild capes that do the same thing, or like guild shield emblems. So your shield will like have your guild insignia on it. We could have guild castles that we could fight other guilds for. Like, we could do a lot with guilds, but just having the baseline guild functionality in a game, just alone, just without thinking of all of the extra stuff that we could do on top of that, is just the baseline guild system alone is so important. Bro, what are these advertisements? Just got a good-looking female gender person in your city want to do adult things with you? Ad with pics in a 6+ game. What the F? You mean you got that ad in a mobile game? You didn't, or are you saying you got that ad on my stream? That would be weird if they're putting like weird ads on my stream. Meet MILFs in your area now. On my stream. It's like, wait, what? I'm here to watch Red Ruka. Why do you think I'm here for MILFs? Like, what's going on? What's the correlation? As an option, not mandatory, just would be nice to just attack and not pick up potions. Yeah, I understand that completely. When you're playing on mobile, it's annoying to pick stuff up. Even on PC, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, I think there's other priorities that are more important than auto-looting. Auto-looting is questionable too. I don't know if people would really like that. If you're gonna automate anything, automating looting is okay, and automating potions is okay, but I wouldn't automate anything else in the game. Not all player can't communicate properly because some use Discord, WhatsApp, etc., so not everyone can communicate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. People from different regions use different communications apps, and although Discord is maybe becoming the meta, I know that a lot of people, depending on what country you're from, you might use Discord or you might use WhatsApp. So all of the guilds for Curse of Aros are all facilitated in Discord. Well, what if you don't like Discord? What if you don't even use Discord? Then you're not even aware of all of that. Then you're not even aware that guilds even exist, maybe. And so yeah, that's just more reason that the guilds need to be in game. Not everybody uses Discord. Or first of all, not even everybody doesn't even use a communications app at all. And then there's people that don't use Discord, they just use WhatsApp. And then there's people that use, I guess, another freaking communications app, or they communicate on Facebook or something. And so to have all of the guild functionality in the game just come from Discord, it's inadequate. It's inadequate. What's my mining at? 59.3%, level 89. We're going for level 90. We started off the stream with 40 something. Dang, I forget. But we've been live now for, over 3 hours? Wow. Oh, dang. Yeah, it takes a long time to level up your mining when you're at level 89. It takes a long, long time. It's no joke, man. It's like, I wonder what's harder, getting from level 89 to 90 mining, or getting from level 109 combat to level 110 combat. Like, I feel like I got 110 combat from 109 faster than it took me to get from 89 to 90 mining. Although I'm not using the fastest mining strategy when it comes to leveling up your mining. I could be mining black salt and be leveling up faster, but I want to make money while I'm at it, so that's why I'm mining Varaxite. Well, I could be leveling up faster, but that's okay. Oh, right, yeah, you just mentioned that too. Just go full black salt. Yeah, nah. I'll just stay here. I want to sell the Varaxium. I just sold 10,000 Varaxium for, I believe, 80 million. Like 2 days ago. And I don't know how much I have now, but I think it might be around like 5,000 again already. So I mean, I'm making a lot of money by doing this. Not like a ton of money. Obviously, I would make a ton more money if I was using all of this time grinding mummy. But, you know, this is like super easy. Like, I don't really have to put in much effort, but I can get a lot out of it for the amount of effort that I put in. And it's just chill and nice, so, you know, it's a good way to make money when you don't really want to invest all the energy and time to finding a group to do mummy and, you know, all of that. Juan Red, want to get money and level up at the moment? Yep, exactly. Yo, what's up, Hells? Killing in this game is so bad because you can't AFK it, so you can't do multiple things at once, and it's just really boring, so I hate doing it. Yeah, understandably, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. It's grown on me. It's grown on me. I actually like mining now. In the earlier levels, it's a lot more annoying to start mining, what is it? I don't even know. What do you start out with? Coal or something? Iron? Going through all of the different ores and all of the early levels of mining is a little tedious, but it's not too bad of a grind. But then once you get to the point where you're mining Varaxite, you can at least, I know you can't fully AFK, but you can semi AFK. Like, if you're on PC and you have 2 monitors, then it's super easy and super nice. And I can mine all day and do stuff on my second monitor all day. Or even on mobile, you know, if you're doing stuff around your house, you can hit the ore, put your phone down, do your thing, and then come back in like a minute. You know, if you're doing something where you can come back like every minute, then, you know, you can like half AFK kinda. And see, how long have I been mining this one ore? It's already been like a minute. It's been at least 30 seconds. And I know sometimes you'll be hitting the ore for a couple minutes at a time. So sometimes you'll hit that ore and there will only be one in there, and you'll get it the very first hit, and so you'll only mine that ore vein for like a second. But sometimes you'll be mining the same ore node for like 3 minutes straight. And so you can semi-AFK and you can kind of do other stuff at the same time. It's not the same way that it is in RuneScape, or because I haven't played RuneScape in a long time and I never really had high level skills, but the way I understand it is that when you're like super high level in woodcutting in RuneScape, you can just like go AFK on a tree and just get tons of logs. And, you know, like totally AFK. Yeah, it's not exactly like that in this game, but you can get away with a little bit of AFK. And I think if you really want to AFK and make money, I think fishing might be the way to go. I don't fish. I only have level 1 fishing, so I don't know. But I feel like you just throw your rod out and that's it. And you just, until your inventory is full, you just keep going, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might be how it works. Help add spawn more ores, like Mythin and Cobb, because they're only 2 place and not all near the bank. Yeah, that's kind of controversial though, because if they add any new ore veins or ore nodes to the game, then the price of that ore is going to go down, because then it just got easier to get that ore. And so the supply of that ore will go up, and the demand will probably go down. So that's probably a bad thing. Well, if I streamed and had people to talk to, well, yeah. Yeah, if you stream and talk to people while you're mining, then obviously it's like way more fun. But then I also do a lot of obviously I also do a lot of mining on my free time. I mean, I'm level 89 mining, like, and you guys have barely seen me mine on stream. Most of the time when I mine, it's not on stream, because I feel like this is boring for you guys. You know, at least if I'm fighting Mummy, like, sometimes I'm dying, and sometimes you know, I don't know, stuff is just different, and stuff is actually happening on screen, and it feels like it might be more entertaining for you guys. Although, I don't know, because it's kind of a double-edged sword, because I can much more easily focus and talk to you guys without having to try to focus on the fight and having to try to keep myself alive and pay attention to the battle. You know, I can just chill, and it's much more easy for me to focus on what I'm saying and talk to you guys while I'm mining. So, I don't know, maybe you like mining more. I have no idea, actually. I guess I would have to look at my viewer counts to kind of decide, I guess. But am I oh god, am I still live? My stream, oh my god, Streamlabs sucks, dude. My Streamlabs OBS is completely frozen, except, well, all of the timers are frozen and I can't push any of the buttons, but I can still see the video. Oh my god. Wait, it's moving now. Okay, it had a hiccup, I guess, but now it's fine. Alright, Streamlabs, you just keep plugging along, and you keep trying, Streamlabs. I know you're struggling, it seems like, but I know whoever made you isn't a very good software developer, and they don't know what they're doing, but just do your best, Streamlabs. Do your best. Streamlabs is struggling right now. Yeah, you can mine at school or work, as long as your boss isn't gonna like yell at you for having your phone out. Like if you have a desk job or an office job, or some kind of job like that, then yeah, or like a receptionist job, then yeah, absolutely. You can just like be on your phone, and whenever you have a second, just move your character over a little bit to the next ore and just start mining. and you're good to go. Or cast your line and catch some fish or whatever. You can easily get away with doing some skilling at work if you've got the right job. Yeah, I have 3.1k lollies. That's what I'm investing everything that I've got into lollies because I'm gonna. It's like crypto for Curse of Aros, man. It's like Bitcoin for Curse of Aros. Buy Bitcoin. Buy lollipops. Invest in lollipops now because the price is gonna skyrocket. Just imagine the people who invested in lollipops back in. If there was anybody who invested in lollipops back in the day. And they had thousands, and they just held on to him forever, man, they could have made so much money now. Because lollipops used to sell for like 50k each. Now they sell for more than 10 times that. If you invested in lollipops at the right time, you could have 10x'd your money already, and then if you were patient enough to continue saving, I mean, who knows how much these lollipops will go up in price. You could like potentially 100x your investment if you got in at the right time. If you invested back in the day, but now like I'm just hoping to hopefully double my investment. I spent 600k on my first billion worth of lollipops. My first like 1500 or 1300. And then I spent 650k each on my second billion worth of lollipops. So hopefully at some point I can sell them for like $1 million or more each. And then end up close to or more than doubling my investment. But you know, if you got in way back in the day at the right time, and then you were selling lollipops now, you could like 10x your investment or more. Crazy. I just want a double. I'll be happy with a double. But just imagine, dude. Magic update comes out and then lollipops are worth like 10 mil each. Holy crap, that would be so insane. Is mining with 2 accounts prohibited? No, it's not prohibited, I believe. You can play with as many accounts at once as you want, I guess. So there's probably people... The thing is, with BlueStacks, you can run multiple instances of BlueStacks. You can run however many instances you want as long as you have a strong enough computer to run those instances. So there's probably people, honestly, who take this game seriously and play with like 10 instances at once, and they're mining with 10 different accounts all at the same time. So they're making like 30 or 40 million an hour just by mining. With all of the accounts taken into consideration. What's happening with Infrangs? I sold mine 3 weeks ago for 2 mil. Now I bought one for 200k. The price of everything is going down. The price of gold keys has dropped. The price of Dragon Eye is dropping. The price of Dragon Claw is dropping. What else? The price of Mummy Souls is going down. The price of Dragon Scales is going down. The price of everything is going down. And that must have to be because the supply is going up, then demand is going down. Does it have anything to do with the prices of lollipops? So, let's see, hold on. Let me think here. So let me think here. Is the price of lollipops somehow... Does the price of lollipops somehow affect the prices of all of the other items in the game? Because when you have somebody paying to win in this game, they're essentially injecting the economy with money. Wait. So they spend $75 on 5,000 shards. They turn that 5,000 shards into like, what is it, 1,500 lollipops? And then they buy stuff. This money has been injected into the market out of thin air. How will that affect the market? That should make the price of items decrease. No, it should make the price of items go up. Because now this person is, before they had no money in the market, now they have money and they can participate in the market. Now they can buy more things. So the demand just effectively became stronger, while the supply remains the same. But they had to extract that gold from another player in exchange for the lollipops. Maybe that is what's driving the prices down. I feel like maybe lollipops has something to do with the prices in Curse of Aros being unstable and constantly dropping. But I can't quite put my finger on it. I try but people kill steal. I'm sorry to hear that, Muda. I hope you can find a world with Umbra where you can get some solo boss fights in there if that's what you're trying to do. But if you've got your Golemite set and you're trying to upgrade to your Umbral set, the best way to do that I would recommend is grinding normal Anubis in the Mummy's Tomb in the desert. Because that's the thing about streaming, guys. I have to explain the same thing like 10 different times every stream. I've already explained this like 3 times this stream, but I'll do it again just for you. You want to grind Anubis instead of Umbra because Anubis has a constant income, and while you're grinding Anubis, you're gaining experience. While you're grinding Umbra, you're probably not gaining experience. So Anubis has a constant income of experience and money because while you're grinding Anubis, you're finding blue, green, red, gold, keys, and onks. And you can take all of those and sell them all for a very good profit. And you can take that profit and you can buy Dragon Eyes, Dragon Scales, and everything else that you need to make your Umbral gear. And so let's say for example, you go with the Umbra route and you want to kill Umbra to get your Umbral set. Well, you might kill him 500 times and not get anything, but if you're grinding Anubis for that same amount of time, you are 100% getting not only money, but also experience out of it. And so I would recommend you to just grind Anubis instead of grind Umbra to get your Umbral set. That's my recommendation. With that being said, of course, you can do whatever the heck you want. So if you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to. At school, teachers aren't that bad with it. My classmate Leopold played Granny for 3 hours. Teachers didn't care. What is Granny? Oh, is that a mobile game? Oh, fishing is the same as mining? Alright, thanks for clearing that up for me. I'm glad that I know that now. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what the right choice is, going full Golem set or straight to Umbral. I'm still not full Golem, because Golem map price skyrocket. What? The Golem map price is skyrocketed? No way. I'm gonna look up the prices right now. That would be very weird. Trades and prices. Golem. Let's look up G Slab. G Slab 6 mil each. 5.5 mil each. So that still is the same price. Let's look up GI. Golemite Eye. 7.5 million. 5 million. So those are still the same price. Golemite Shard. 2.5 mil each. So it looks like the prices haven't skyrocketed. It looks like they're the same as they've always been. I would recommend that you finish off your entire golem set, especially if you plan on grinding Umbra. Because then, of course, if you're grinding at Umbra, you're gonna have those occasions where somebody crashes your fight or whatever. Or maybe you'll go to a world and people are doing free-for-all Umbra, and maybe you decide that you want to join in and do free-for-all Umbra too. So then, if that's the case, then you want the highest stats that you can possibly have so that you have the best chance of getting gear. Because whoever does the most damage to the boss has the best chance of getting drops. So you want a full Golemite set. You want to be the highest level that you can possibly be. And that's going to give you the easiest time getting Umbral, getting like boss pieces from Umbra, like Dragon Eye, Dragon Claw, etc. So if your strategy is to grind Umbra, then you have to level up more and finish off your Golemite set. If your strategy is to grind Anubis, then you can get away with skipping a piece of Golemite gear. I would still recommend you finish off your Golemite set, but if you really want to, you could skip Golemite boots or one piece of Golemite gear or something. But I would still, really, I would recommend you to just finish off your Golemite set because it's not really expensive and it's gonna help you a lot. And you're gonna spend a lot of time in that Golemite set before you upgrade to Umbral, so it's worth it. Imagine if you would craft the top tier mage gear out of 2,000 lollies. And man, the top tier mage gear is gonna be really expensive in the beginning. Just remember how expensive the ancient gear was. Somebody sold. A couple people successfully made sales of ancient scimitars in the early days of the desert update, and they sold them for 2 billion. Ancient scimitars only sell for like 500 million now. So, I mean, you guys know how it is. When these new updates first come out, the prices of all of the items are all out of whack, and they're all super expensive. So, maybe like a month after the update hits, then I could get some good prices on some mage gear and stuff if I really wanted to purchase them, but and maybe that is what I'll have to do, because maybe then by the time the magic update comes out, I'll be playing New World, and so I'll be playing Curse of Aros on the side, and maybe then I'll have to purchase stuff instead of spending a lot of time grinding my own stuff. I would rather grind my own stuff myself. That's usually what I do. I mean, I grinded all of my balance fragments for myself to get my elemental shield, and that took a lot of grinding. Those balance fragments, it takes a decent amount of grinding to get 30 of them to make your elemental shield. Not only did I do that, but I also grinded 60 more balance fragments, and I sold 30 of them. No, I sold 60 balance fragments, and I spent 30 to make my own elemental shield. So like, I prefer to grind my own stuff, and I have no problem doing it. But probably when it comes to magic, yeah, I'll probably end up having to buy my stuff. And if that's the case, then I'm definitely not going to buy my stuff as soon as it becomes available. I'm going to have to wait like a month. Or wait however long it takes for the prices to drop down to a reasonable price. Because the stupidest thing that you can... One of the stupidest things that you can do in this game is be impatient. You need to have patience in this game. Because every unfavorable purchase that you make sets you back a lot. That's hours and hours and hours of more grinding that you're going to have to do to continue your progression. Getting good deals in this game is one of the most important things that you can do. You have to be patient and you have to get good deals. Don't be impatient. Don't buy things as soon as updates hit. And try to grind things for yourself whenever you can. And then you're on a good path. Congrats on level 110 melee. Thanks, Akami. Yep. 110. Now it takes 1.1 billion experience to get from level 0 to level 110, and it takes 3.4 billion experience. So 1.1 billion experience for 0 to 110, and then 3.4 billion experience for level 110 to 120. So the difficulty for leveling up is going up very, very exponentially. And so now I have to invest three times the amount of time that I've invested to get to level 110 that I have to do to get to level 120. And I have 1100 hours of playtime. A lot of that goes to skilling, trading, standing around, wasting time. So the amount of time that it really took me to grind from 0 to 110, I don't know. But I can extrapolate, maybe it's like 700 or 800 hours maybe of grinding. So it's going to take triple that for me to get to 120. So it's going to take me like 2,500 more hours. So by the time I'm level 120 combat, I'm going to have at least like 3,500 hours playtime. Oh my god. Huge investment. Wow. It's gonna take a long time. I'm just imagining how long it took me to get here and all of the things that I've been through to get to where I am now, and I can't believe that it's gonna take me triple that to get to 120. It's a huge journey. I'm impressed by anybody that's level 120 in this game. That is some serious dedication. Yeah. Items that are super rare tend to hold their value more easily. The Phantom Helmet is super rare because people don't even like to grind the Ice Demon to begin with. Because the Phantom Helmet is such a rare drop from the Ice Demon, for one. And for two, the Ice Demon doesn't have any other useful drops other than the Spectral Helmet. So the Ice Demon kind of gets neglected. That's one reason why the Phantom Helmet is price is stable, is because the Ice Demon gets neglected, but on top of it getting neglected, the Phantom Helm drop is just innately a very, very rare drop. The rarest, one of the rarest, if not the rarest drops in the game. So that's why the Phantom Helmet price has been able to be so stable for so long. Granny is that dumb 10-year-old mobile horror game that everyone played one day, but it was out because of bad graphics and bugs like the Extraterrestrial on Atari 2600. Hi Red, I'm back. Did you watch England versus Denmark football? Nope. I'm not really into sports. I'm a nerd, can't you tell? Can't you tell I'm a nerd? He isn't from Europe. Yeah, I'm from the United States of America. Yeehaw! The rarest drop isn't Phantom Helm, it's lollies. Yeah, I wonder what the best way to get lollies in the game is. Obviously, it's by swiping your credit card, but, you know, besides that, I wonder which mob or which boss drops lollies the most. It's probably a mob. So the thing about lolly drops, they can be dropped by any mob within, I believe, 10 levels or 20 levels of you. Or maybe 30 levels, I don't know. You have to get them from mobs in your level range, so I guess when it comes to grinding mobs, anything within your level range is acceptable for getting lollies, and then it's just a rare drop that you might get sometimes. So I guess maybe there's really no best way to do it. It's just something that's rare. Although, maybe there's a boss that you can grind that drops lollies a lot. Doesn't Golem kind of drop lollies a lot? It's been so long since I grinded him that I don't really remember even. Maybe Golem's the best way. But even so, it's like, I don't think there's really any reliable way to get lollies in the game. It's just that they drop sometimes from mobs and they drop sometimes from bosses, but it's just a bonus if you happen to get them, and there's no real effective way to actually grind them in the game, I don't think. Oh no, the stream is lagging? Is it still lagging? Is it messed up? We're closing in on the 4-hour mark. Maybe it's a good time for me to end here anyway. Especially if the stream is messing up. I'm getting pretty hungry. It's time for me to eat anyway. Maybe I should call it now. Yeah, I guess I'll just call it now. So, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, 2 viewers? Oh, it must be really messed up. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.